We're about to be live if we aren't live already. All right. Let's get ready. Episode 2, BestBot Theory. And I am your host, the BestBot. Tonight I got me a drink, you know. I like some Moscato that we're gonna have. I had kind of have really just a couple of things I wanted to talk about today. And but I'm gonna feel good while we're talking about this, right? Yeah, I know. They call me KidSmoove for a reason. I don't. If Moscato seems too soft, then I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. Nah, no 24-hour live stream. Our brother's got to work. Got to get paid. Got to pay for this internet to continue to do live streams, you know? Oh, man. What's up, Franklin? How's the Xbox One so good if it don't have... How is the Xbox One so good if it doesn't have Yakuza 0? Yakuza! I'm sorry, man. Xbox does not need Yakuza to be relevant. What's up, Matt? I think, Matt, we gotta get you in here. We gotta talk about what we did with the conversation that took place on Twitter earlier today. You had a lot to say, sir. What's up, Ace McLean? Ace McLean, I like that name. Xbox Nation in the building. Ryan, Spartan God, and some Scout is going down the right way tonight. Yeah, that's what's up. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the constant conversation of exclusive that you guys like to bring up. Get my Porter Rock 77 on. This is not playing Xbox. That's why Hard 8 isn't present. But Free Hard 8, he was banned on Twitter for about a week. He'll be back soon. More ruthless. He'll be back stronger. And look out, we will be back with Planet Xbox this Wednesday. Planet Xbox will be back this Wednesday. And let me know if my mic's alright. I need to get another mic. You know, I have I have the Snowball. I really could use a Yeti. And I seen one on Amazon with the Assassin's Creed bundle. I might take advantage of that, even though I have no plans of playing Assassin's Creed on my PC. Maybe. You're in the wrong show. This is the wrong stream. You're asking, you want Hard 8. This is not the stream for that, yo. This is not the stream for that. Hard 8 is going to be on Planet Xbox for the next couple weeks. You know, we got a couple more weeks of Hard 8, and you guys will be entertained, you know. But I'm gonna get a crack at this. There's 31 of y'all in here, and I got a measly 6 likes. Come on, you guys might want to double up on the like button, please. Like hit that like button. Let your friends know that we're here, that we're live, and that we're gonna get it started. You know. So let your friends know. The only way you can let your friends know that we're live is if you hit that like button. If you hit that share button, that would definitely help. Hopefully we get some people calling in here. I'll take a call on Google Hangouts. I'll probably open up a link, or if you got me on Skype, look for KidSmoove on Skype and call me. Or I guess potentially call me on Discord. I don't even know how to use Discord. And you know, if you guys feel like the chat isn't enough to talk your shit, bring it in and let's hear it. Let's hear it. All right. All right, so I booted up freaking Wolfenstein for the first time, and I'm trying to get into it. It's all right. I know this is the game everybody loves, and everybody enjoyed this game, but it's all right. You know, they push a lot of buttons, but it's all right. After I started it, I'm like, damn, I should have started Evil Within 2. The only thing about Wolfenstein so far is that it takes too long to just get into the fucking fight. I don't like waiting, and I was like 10 minutes in, I was like, damn, I should have booted up Evil Within 2, so at least I would have played something by now. So that's how I felt today. So right now it is on the boring side right now. So All right, so what you guys get for Black Friday? I skipped out. I didn't go to Walmart or Toys R Us or anything or Best Buy to, you know, fight with those crazy ass people because there was nothing really that I needed to get. I got the TV I want before Black Friday. Unfortunately, this TV, the Sony 900E, was on sale Black Friday, $999. I paid like $1,200 for mine, but I had like some Best Buy gift cards to help me out there. So I guess I'm not too mad. But if I would have held off, I could have gotten a much deal and held on to those instead of paying $900. Then I could have paid $700. Oh shit! I forgot I was in a party. Hold on, guys. There we go. I forgot I was in a party. I could have had it for like $800 had I waited. But yeah, what you guys picked up? I see Injustice 2. Did any of you guys pick up those $200 PlayStation 4s? Because some people I seen buying PlayStation 4s on Black Friday had already owned PlayStation 4s, so I thought that was funny. Anybody pick up the cheap PSVR? I added that to my Christmas list. I don't know if I got it. Rambo posted up some pictures of his Black Friday deals, and I think the only thing that was actually on sale of all his Black Friday photos were like the PlayStation 4 Pro. It was like $50 off, but the Xbox One X, the Nintendo Switch, and all those games he bought were not on sale. But I bought 2 Xbox One X's. I didn't take home the Xbox One X. All right, Mel, I'm gonna DM you. Let me how should I call this dude? We gonna get this started because I have to go to that particular feed he was talking about that kind of had me hot. Let me duplicate my Twitter right quick and go to my notifications where Mel and Matt had a whole lot to say, but I wanna hear a lot from him. He has a lot to say, so we're gonna talk to Melon. I'm feeling frizzy. Let's go. Let me get this link out to Melon. I'm gonna give him a call, and I gotta put some headphones on. Damn, I got so many fucking ponies following me. It's hard to weed them out, man. All right, there we go. There we go. Oh yeah, cool. This is all right. I gotta make sure I keep this open. So let me duplicate this again so I can just see him in the DMs. All right, let me message him and let me open up Google. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna put my headphones on and I'm gonna stop. I think there's music playing. I'm gonna stop that. And I just like need the fuck out of my PC. All right, which one is? All right, so this one's in my head. All right, let's get this thing started. Let me plug this in. Open up Google Hangouts right quick. And I'm sorry for the slow start, guys, but we're gonna get right into it. I gotta give Matt I have to give Melon a call right quick. Damn, how do I how do I just start a live call or at least open up a chat? I hate this shit. Fuck. All right. I guess I gotta do it through I know how to do it. Yeah, but the thing is, you said invite him. I'm not currently in a Google Hangout right now at all. I'm not. I have to open it like completely. I'm not in a Google Hangout. Oh man. This is test. This is what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna be on. Hopefully it doesn't deactivate my current one. Come on, pop up, bro, please. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm gonna give Matt a call right quick, or I'm sending him an invite right now. At least I think, yeah, you guys can hear the instrumental, right? You guys can hear the beat playing. At least it doesn't sound boring right now. I just hate having that awkward fucking silence. And then I gotta open up. All right, there he goes.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. I can hear you. Can the crowd hear? Can you guys hear Matt? Say it again.
All right, cool. Yeah, can you?
All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna turn down the beat, and I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna see if I can pop you up on here right quick.
Oh, shit, hold on.
Looks like, can we do it? Oh, damn. See if I can get the Google Hangouts. I can't. I know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna just grab a freaking photo of you if I can. Cause for some reason it won't show up. Send me like your avatar right quick. Like just DM that to me right quick. I got your audio, but I want some sort of visual of you right quick.
Oh, okay. I got you. Hold on. Let me find this shit. Alright, there you go. I just DM'd it. Pause.
Okay.
Yo, that shit big as fuck.
Alright, save image as. So just so people recognize, they know. Oh shit, almost dropped my drink. Fuck. Melon. Dot. JPG. Let's go. And we're gonna put this on here. There we go. And now people would know who we're talking to. Alright.
Alright, so what's up, bro?
All right, no, I told you you had a lot to say earlier. Don't worry, I'm not rushing you, but I just want to let me I'm going to ask you a question.
All right. Cuz
you seem to be very present in a topic of conversation when it comes to Xbox. Do you Melon, do you currently own an Xbox?
Yeah.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, I got the Scorpio edition day one.
You got the Scorpio edition day one? Why'd you get a Scorpio, my friend?
Well, I've got some friends that want me to get one. You know, I've been last time I had an Xbox was in 2014, and that was for like a month. And then before that, the last Xbox product I owned was the 360, and that was in 2011. So it's been a while. I wanted to play, you know, some of the older games, and plus, I'm doing some game sharing, so you know,
okay,
so that type of thing.
Let me get this straight. You so during the Xbox One era, right? So you before the Xbox One X, you got you had the OG
Xbox,
the brick,
yeah, the fat one. Yeah.
You had the brick. All right, and that was back in 2014.
Yeah, and that was for like a month or so.
Okay, let me guess. You got that with Sunset Overdrive or Halo or something like that?
No, I actually got that right before, like right as they announced that the Master Chief Collection was coming out. That's when I had gotten that. And I didn't even keep it all that long. So,
what caused you to sell it or get rid of it the first time around?
Just there wasn't enough games to play at the time. So
that's strange because that's when the Xbox had games.
Like, okay, I played Rise. I played what else? Forza. What was it? Let's see. What number are we on now? 7. So that was.
So you
Forza
either
5?
played Forza 6, Forza 5, or Forza Horizon 2.
Forza 5. Yeah.
Okay.
It's Forza 5. What else? Titanfall when that had dropped. But yeah, like I just wasn't having any fun with it.
You weren't having any fun with the Xbox,
no,
or just the games you were playing?
Like a combination of both. Like I had a PS4 as well, so I got an Xbox along with it, and like I was not happy with the UI. Just like a lot of things, like the whole Connect thing that like I don't know, I just it wasn't working for me, like
So I got a good question for you because you actually there was a complete gap from 2014 to now. The UI,
right.
You didn't like the UI then, right? So how was it coming to the Xbox One X? Like after your last experience with the Xbox One, and then coming.
Yo, I'm still trying to get used to this fucking UI, man. Like this shit, fucking, you got to go dumpster diving for shit.
Really? You don't think it's a massive improvement on what you first played in 2014?
I mean, I didn't have much of it. Like, I didn't have that long of an experience with it. I thought it was really confusing in 2014. Mm-hmm. And then with this one, from what I can remember from the 2014 UI, you had to do a lot of, say I want to go to like find something, you have to go to settings. Like, you had to do a lot of digging around. This update, I feel like it's a little bit better. I don't know. I just feel like everything's still right there. Like, it's real simple. Mm-hmm. Everything's right where you need it.
But this one's like kind of a modified version of the PlayStation UI. If you ask some people, the original Xbox UI, the Xbox One UI, wasn't as bad as people making it, and everything was really blocks and just right there. It wasn't attractive. This one was meant due to the feedback that it gotten, and so a lot of the stuff that people liked about the PlayStation's UI, the current Xbox One UI is actually closer or resembles that one. Now, as far as the menu setup and where things are located, I don't know if it's the layer thing you don't like, where it goes to friends and there's another page to open up.
I don't like the layer thing. Like, I just feel like PlayStation, everything's right there and simple. Plus, and this is going back to the 360 days, I still do not understand for the life of me why they have ads all over the goddamn place when, like all right, it's like 360, for example, right?
Yeah.
They're, when you pop the disc in, you pop it on, the first thing right in your fucking face is an ad, but then the game is in the little bitty corner. Why not flip that shit?
Are you talking about the 360 or the Xbox One?
Yeah, 360. And
well, yeah, that's when they got all those deals, those marketing. Right. They had the Doritos, Mountain Dew, supplement the income. Yeah, I feel it should have been a bigger focus on the games or the function of the box itself, rather than the advertisements. But
and everything's just like right there in front of you.
But that was the 360. That's not
right. And then when the Xbox came out, I felt it was more the same thing. Like,
no. Barely had any error. That UI was plain. It was full of Xbox stuff. Like, let's look at this UI right now, right here, right? The one you call confusing. Can everybody see that? Let me try to move you out the. I'm gonna move you to the bottom of the screen right quick. All right. Let's see. We see that UI, right? It's pretty simple. At the top, horizontally, you have home, mixer, community, entertainment, store, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
I don't get what's confusing. You hit the middle. Well, you hit the home button.
The thing that's confusing is just trying to get used to it again.
You've been playing on PlayStation for the most of the time, and centered around that, so I can completely understand.
What the fuck? Like, where the fuck is everything at? Like, you know what still fucks me up is, whenever someone sends you a message, you have to hold down the button. I'm so used to just pressing like the PlayStation home button and just going straight to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
and that's because that button has more than one function.
Right.
Because if you just hit that...
And so is the PlayStation. home button now. You hold that down, you can access music, all that shit. Everything's fast. I'm just just trying to get used to it is all.
Well, I don't know. I think it's smooth, nice, and clean. So let me just go back because I was trying to find a conversation.
Are you talking about the games, or you're talking about the games that are coming out in January and February?
Yeah. Okay.
Cooney and what you call it? Fucking
Shadow of the Colossus.
I could have kept going, but since you just said January and February, I was like, all right, I'll just do.
Yeah, because I mean, the other, beyond that, I mean, does other than I think what was it? Detroit is the only one that has a date. When does Detroit come out? April.
Something like that, yeah. And then Gears of War, we still don't have a date for that, but
God of War.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I'm looking at Gears of War. God of War, yeah. That comes out. We're pretty much can speculate it's going to come out March, May, maybe March, April, May, sometime in there.
Yeah, I don't see God of War coming out no later than March.
Right. So, that's a given.
Yeah. So that's a given. So the thing is, my point was, because everybody love to run with this whole no games narrative, and
you know
I feel
what they mean. I know you know what they mean.
I don't want to see. That's the thing. Knowing what people mean as far as we're gonna limit this conversation to exclusives. Okay, but then when I start naming exclusives, then you guys move that goalpost.
They're not
from it being like a big budget game that everybody's talking about it. Oh, if nobody's talking about that game, like how you dismiss Hello Neighbor, how people were dismissing games like Super Lucky's Tales and Disneyland Adventures or Pixar Rush.
Stop. Time out.
There was all.
Hold up. Are you really trying to sit there and hype up Disneyland and fucking?
I'm not hyping them. I'm mentioning them.
All right, but is anybody talking about that shit? That's
not
what
the
I'm saying.
That's like, that was my beef.
Excited. Who buy who? All right.
You mentioned Nino Cooney to me, and every time somebody says Nino Cooney, I'm like, what the hell is that? You think that Nino Cooney? Now
that's niche.
You might
that's
be
niche.
more familiar with Nino Cooney because a lot of people might be a niche group of you who might be interested in that game. Right. But how do you know there's not a niche group of people that's been doing the alpha test, the beta test, and following Hello Neighbor for the last couple of years?
No. Okay. All right. So there's going to be a niche group of people for Hello Neighbor, niche group of people for Disney, niche group of people for Lucky's Tale. Like, come on.
I'm not saying that there is. I'm just saying is that it's like, okay, your point was to say that nobody's talking about those games. Is anybody really talking about? You would give me a pass if I said Sea of Thieves, right?
Here's what I'm saying, dog. All right. It's holidays, right?
Yeah.
Who is looking at Xbox and looking at what they have coming out, their lineup, and saying, damn, Disney, Lucky Tale, fucking, what's the other one that you were talking about? Fucking Hello Neighbor. Mm-hmm. Like, is anybody sitting there looking like, damn, I got to cop an Xbox for that?
No, but that wasn't the point. That wasn't the point I was alluding to. I was just merely mentioning the games that are actually coming out. I said Xbox has 2 games left before the year closes out.
But see, I saw it like, oh damn, like okay, like I saw it as you were saying like, oh, Xbox has 2 more games. Like, okay, but what games are these? Okay, nobody's gonna buy these. Like these aren't gonna hit fucking chart sales and shit. Like, come on now.
I mean, but do they? But they have to do that for them to count.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm I don't think you're getting what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, you're talking about for the talk of conversation, for hype value. Like, you want a list of like, I'm bringing God of War to the table, Days Gone, and you're gonna bring me Hello Neighbor.
Those are system sellers, dog. Like,
yeah, but that wasn't the conversation.
The conversation I jumped in was with you and fucking Dark Cloud talking about like, the whole exclusive thing. Yeah, that's why I hopped in.
Yeah. And I actually want Dark Cloud in here because he said some fuckery. But
that's the whole point that everyone's trying to make is that they don't have any. First of all, they don't have any real exclusives. They haven't had any since Halo 5. That was the last one.
Yeah.
Like I said, they need to go back to the 360 and the OG Xbox days of having real exclusives. Stop this play anywhere shit. I know they're trying to do all this fucking PC, everyone together shit, but that's not helping people gravitate to their console because
how
they
you
just want
know?
to go to PC.
So you telling me if somebody sees, right? When
They
somebody
don't have system sellers, dog.
So let's take Forza 7 off the PC. Let's take Cuphead off the PC and Super Lucky's Tales off the PC, right?
Okay,
You're telling me those same games.
The first two, maybe.
So you're
Super
telling me
Lucky
those
Tales,
same
man.
games are still going to drive people just because they're not on PC to buy the console? I'm not the one to believe that just because a game is also going to be on a PC that it's stopping the Xbox from being bought for somebody in the market to buy a console.
Because Smooth, why would you buy an Xbox if you have a gaming PC, right? Or if somebody who is looking to invest in a PC, why would you go to the Xbox when you can get all of their games, literally all of them, on the PC at better frame rate, better resolution, and for, depending on sales, half price or lower?
Bro, I have a 16-year-old cousin. That's a reasonable age to have a conversation about games, right? 16, right? That's a reasonable age. That you wouldn't consider that like a kid. That's like,
well, I mean,
because I feel like I've been volunteering in this bullshit since before then. But he wants an Xbox. He has a bunch of money saved up. Well, because he saw that the Xbox One S was going to be on sale for $189.
Right.
He wants that, and all the games he's telling me he wants to play are Call of Duty, all the
right.
known games, Overwatch, stuff like shit you can get anywhere on PC, PlayStation, Xbox. Those are all the games he's telling me you want to play, right?
Right.
Now, is that somebody you would say, oh, well, he's going to go and buy a PC because all the games he mentioned are on a PC or
if he's misinformed and doesn't know anything about PC?
But no, he's not in the market for a PC. He's in the market for a console.
Right. And
so how does a game being on PC devalues the Xbox to people looking to buy a console? That I don't understand. It's not like people like walking into Best Buy and saying, or walking into GameStop, all right, game's on that game's on PC. All right, I'm not going to buy an Xbox. I'm going to build a PC.
All right. Would you say your cousin is the casual type or the hardcore type?
I would probably consider him a casual.
Okay. Do casuals look up graphic fidelity and frame rate as much as the hardcore like we do? No. So of course they're gonna go and buy, say, what the friends have, or like in your situation, what family has, right? Unless you're like, I'm saying casuals aren't gonna know. Or they're not gonna look at, oh yeah, this game's not, 1080p locked at 60 frames per second. No, all they see is, oh, Call of Duty, Xbox, I can play with my friends, my family. That's it. It's a wrap. The hardcore, we see that shit. We're like, all right, why buy this at lower frame rate and lower graphical settings? Why I can just get it on PC?
Melon, do you have a PC?
Huh?
You have a PC?
I'm slowly building mine.
You're slowly building your PC.
Yeah.
All right, so
once I do, this Xbox is gone.
That's fine, but that's fine. So, but the thing is, so last year, none of this whole thing, this topic of the games being on the PC even mattered to you.
Wait, what? Say that again?
So let's say last year, since you're just starting to build your PC, right? So I'm bringing you back last year when Play Anywhere was announced, right? With all the first party games, the PC ports of the PC versions of these games didn't really matter to you then. Even though you would consider yourself a hardcore gamer, right?
Right. To answer your question, once they came out with that announcement, I was just like, well, what? Like at that point, what is the point in Xbox?
What's the point in Xbox?
Yeah, or not in an Xbox. What's the point in investing in Xbox at this point? At that point,
that's the thing. If you're already a PC gamer, right? Or if that's where your experience is, the thing is, you're looking at it, you're getting to experience, okay, wow, I can finally get to play these games without waiting for a port or something like that. Okay. I don't understand how it really takes me already having an Xbox library, right? Dating back to 360. I don't know how it devalues that or how it would make me be like, okay, I'm going to sell my Xbox. I'm no longer going to play on that. And I'm going to I'm going to do all my gaming now on PC and PlayStation. I just don't see when does that occur? Where everything I did up until then is just now out the window, and I'm now going to reinvest and start from scratch on a new platform because the exclusives are now going to be available on another gaming platform on my PC. It doesn't really make sense. It's like when people would tell me to get like, oh, you gotta get a PlayStation because Uncharted, God of War. I was like, cool, great. Why would an exclusive, right, of another platform will stop me from playing games on the Xbox? It's not like just because let's say just because like Spider-Man is going to be amazing, right? It looks amazing, right? Everybody's the hype game for next year. Spider-Man and The Last of Us 2. Why would that stop me from playing everything else on the Xbox?
Smooth, like the exclusives sell, dog. And when everyone sees that all of the quote unquote exclusives, they're not really, are on PC, where do you think people are going to go?
You think you want me to believe that everybody's just going to up and build a PC because
Xbox games can be found
there, or they're going to buy a PlayStation even though they don't have a gaming PC, but because let's say Gears of War 5 will be on the PC as well as the Xbox, they will decide not to play Gears of War 5 and play on and not play on Xbox or PC, but instead get a PlayStation to play something completely different. Is that what you want me to believe?
No. First of all,
you said where do I think they're going to go? I mean, where are they going to go? They're either going to build a PC to play it, because you're alluding to that they're not going to play on Xbox if the game's available on PC.
Right.
So they're either going to build a PC or upgrade their PC to do it, or they're not going to play it at all and play something different on PlayStation. I'm sorry. I mean, that's how I got it. If I'm wrong, please correct me.
Nah, like, all right, dog. Here's what I'm saying. Like, to the casual, yeah. Like, if you're a primarily console guy, you're gonna stick with console, because casuals, for the most part, they don't buy a whole lot of games. They don't do a whole lot else. They just go with the flow. They go with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hardcore, they're not. It's different. Like they, and like, I don't know. It's like, here's my like, where does Microsoft go from here? Like, if they just keep on coming out with games that are also going to be on PC, and like, what do they have that would make somebody not want to get a PC or not get a PS4 over an Xbox?
What do they have that makes people not get a PS4?
Or not go PC, or not go the PC route? Like, what do they have to offer?
Well, the job is already done for them on PC. Like, the thing is, PC already is a tougher sell than a console, unless you're going to just buy something from the store hoping that it can just run most games. So the thing is that it's not really about selling you away from the PC. I don't care if every game they've released is on PC, it's still not on PlayStation. So the thing is, you're going into the situation is like, okay, I can go to bed. I haven't played Gears of War 4 yet, right? I'm not saying this for me. I'm talking somebody that's shopping right now. Man, I couldn't wait to play Gears of War 4. The Xbox is on sale for $189. Right. I can buy an Xbox One S and get my Gears of War, and I can get like 2 other games on sale, right? Or I can build a PC to play Gears of War to get a better performing Gears of War game, depending on how much I'm willing to spend on this PC. But no matter what, that PC is going to cost you more than that $189 Xbox. And the thing about PC is like, unless I'm completely wrong, I don't know of a store, and I know you can get parts for a PC, but I don't know of a store just that. I'm sure there's a store maybe that you can go in and buy every part of your PC.
You can actually go into GameStop and buy fucking PCs.
A pre-built PC? Like an Alienware or something like that? Yeah.
You can go in GameStop and buy fucking PCs.
Okay, that's fair enough. Or Steambox. Okay, so they do sell. I know.
No, they got legit PCs. I ain't talking Steambox neither.
No, I've seen Steam boxes in GameStop, but I'm saying Alienware, I can probably see them selling Alienware.
They actually don't have Alienware. Or last I saw, they didn't have Alienware. But yeah, last time I walked in one, they had full blown.
What about a Walmart? What about a I know Best Buy you can get like a PC that you can get a PC that runs shit.
Well, I don't know.
But the thing is, at the end of the day, how much is that PC, right? That attractive gaming PC versus an Xbox One S.
Well, I mean, depends on what you want.
I mean, because I don't know of a PC you can build for under $200.
$200 really smooth, really
under $200.
Of course, hey, I don't know. Hey, I'm just getting into this PC shit. I don't know any fucking $200 PC. Neither.
No, people will try to convince me. I'm sure after this video is done, or somebody's in the chat going to tell me they found some sort of potato dumpster diver PC rig that can outperform Xbox One S for $200 or less. Somebody's going to come up with it.
Oh, I don't know about all that shit, but yeah.
So you're telling me Microsoft pretty much,
I'm just saying,
biggest competitor it's itself, pretty much for because they're putting the games on the PC. So you're looking at things that for every time they put a game on the PC, they're losing a sell because people are going to gravitate towards the PC.
Possibly. I mean, you got game like Cuphead, that was supposed to be in-house Microsoft thing, right? And it ended up on Steam. So that's like,
well, they don't own Studio HDMR.
Right.
Steam is how far they would let the game go. You want the studio to succeed at some point, and what's the best way we can? How far can we reach this game without really handicapping ourselves and putting it on other consoles? You put it on every form of PC devices, whether it be Microsoft Store or the Steam Store, which is obviously one of the biggest push for it. Mm-hmm. and Xbox, so it's fair enough, and it's going to happen with a lot of second party and third party Xbox exclusives that are Xbox PC. They're expected on Steam,
right? Like, they're not going to have any quote unquote true exclusives until they start making some first party developers or studios.
Well, I don't think they're exclusive. The term where it's only on Xbox,
a real exclusive. I'm talking
real exclusive. That is completely out the window. It's not happening. I already gave up the idea because the thing is,
that's what I'm saying. That's why
is that my thing is why is that a problem to people if you I never understood how, if you're gaming on a platform, right? If you don't have one of the platforms that the other game is on, why does it matter?
Hey, that's fanboy shit. I can't fucking answer that for you. That's fanboy shit. Like I said, I've got both of these motherfuckers. All
right, tell me something again, Melon.
What's up?
Because I was talking over you the first time.
Yo.
What was the reason you bought the Xbox One X?
Play with friends, few family members. Like I said, until I get done building my PC, and then it'll be gone.
You put all right. So the Xbox One and the Xbox One S weren't good enough to hold you for your friends and family, but the Xbox One X is.
Yeah, no, not at the time, because
why? I mean, because at the time you originally owned the Xbox One, they had games.
No,
the time that you got an Xbox One, they don't.
Nah, when I had it, the only games that were available were except for Rise and Forza 5. And
you get it early 2014 or summer 2014 or
yeah, I got it summer 2014.
So all right, so you were in a good window. Summer of 2014, Xbox up and from launch up until that point, they had Dead Rising 3. They had Rise Son of Rome. They had the Forza 5. They had
Killer Instinct.
They had Killer Instinct.
And
Halo Master Chief was announced to come that year.
Right.
You had Forza Horizon 2 on the horizon. Sunset Overdrive was coming. You had Scream Ride already out, and you had Connect Sports Rivals out. So
I'm not playing Scream Ride.
But there was some intangibles that were there that still, if you look back then, look at the 6 months period from November 2013 to, let's say, August of 2014 versus now of the first 6 months or the first 9 months of 2017. You definitely had more options with games to choose from, and that were at least newer at the time. Looking back now, it's like, all right, those shits are old. I don't want to play those now. But back then, they were still new.
I did not want to play. Fucking Dead Rising 3. I did not want to play Connect Sports and fucking Scream Ride. I played Rise. I played Forza, which was just a little bit. I don't fuck with simulation racers. Mm-hmm. That was it. I got rid of my Xbox. Like, I want to say about a week or two after Master Chief. Yeah, it was before Sunset Overdrive came out.
Damn shame.
My Xbox. So, I mean, that was it. Like,
and so now you're saying the Xbox One X, right? You got that. Obviously it's breathing new life into some. What the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
Damn, this is my. I live in this.
You live in Jersey, I know.
Yeah, yes, bad. So you obviously, all right. So you got an Xbox One X. The new thing on the block is making the games look prettier and whatnot. But you just told me that the Xbox One X is only going to be around until your rig is finished.
Yeah. And then I'm probably going to get rid of it.
And you're probably going to get rid of it. So that was a $500 rental, pretty much.
Whoa. I did not pay $500. Remember that GameStop thing we all finessed?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you finessed GameStop. Okay.
Yeah. I did not pay them $500.
Okay, fair enough. So how's your experience with the games itself on the Xbox One? Are you
Gears 4 looks really good. I will say that. Gears 4 looks amazing. Let's see what else. I thought the X1X enhancement for Halo 3 was pretty decent. They're supposed to do Master Chief Collection sometime soon, aren't they?
It's coming early next year.
Oh, they haven't released a date.
Yes, it's supposed to be like quarter one.
Quarter one. Okay. Yep. Other than that, I mean, it's all right. You know, I've got friends here in college I play with, and yeah, that's pretty. I mean, I played with some other friends. That's pretty much it. Like, you know, it's cool. You know, don't have anything coming out that I'm looking forward to.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, yeah, no. State of Decay, Sea of Thieves. Nah, I'm good.
So and you got but you have enough friends to play Xbox to want to get an Xbox One.
You know, and a few family members, and then, you know, I've also got my PlayStation, so I do a lot of gaming on there too.
What are you playing on your PlayStation?
Let's see. I'm playing Uncharted. Lost Legacy. Uncharted Lost Legacy. About to play through the DLC for Horizon Zero Dawn pretty soon. Let's see what else. Resident Evil 7. Just some games I haven't gotten to yet. So, and then you know, upcoming, I'll be getting God of War. I'll be getting Detroit Become Human. I'll be getting Shadow of Colossus. You know,
Shadow of Colossus.
Yeah.
Right, why are you getting Shadow of Colossus?
I played the first one. Loved the hell of it.
You loved it?
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. And when Shadow of Colossus coming out?
Shadow of Colossus comes out February. I don't have the exact date on.
And if is Dark Cloud somewhere in the chat? Any guys in the chat?
Uh-oh. Let me see.
Cause I need Dark Cloud in here right now because he said something that I just
The RQ2?
Huh?
The RQ2?
Yeah, it irked me a little bit. All
right, hold up, time out, pause.
Yeah.
February 6th, 2018.
February 6th. Oh, that's my boy's birthday. Shout out to Terrence, man. All right. Shout out Colossus. I have no interest in that game. Matter of fact,
did you play the first one?
I think I did. And the reason why I said I think I did because I remember having the game like for my PlayStation 2. I just didn't but I have to go back to like the age I was, so where shit I just wasn't really trying to comprehend. It was just like, wow, this is very dull, boring, depressing, gray, and with this big ass rock that I got to like follow on and traverse across for the game. I didn't see any interest in the game, and so I kind of just let it sit.
But you interested in fucking Hello Neighbor?
Yeah,
boy, knock it off.
Hello Neighbor. Have you seen the trailer to Hello Neighbor?
It's an Xbox game. That's why you.
It's not because of that. I thought this whole time I thought it was a legit like multi-plat on every platform game when I first heard of it.
I ain't never heard that shit until today.
Till today. Oh man, it's. I mean, a lot of people were have heard of it and seen it in action, and I'm sure there's somebody in the chat that had been a part of the alpha. So. But Hello Neighbor, it's not just Hello Neighbor. I've been interested in Hello Neighbor. I was hoping to have it this summer. Hopefully, they send me a review code in December. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little bit more hype about Hello Neighbor than I am PUBG.
So you're telling me right now, if someone were to give you a free code for fucking or a free game of fucking Shadow Colossus, you wouldn't fucking.
If somebody give me a free copy of Shadow Colossus, I may play it. I'm not going to disrespect the gift. Like that's different. Like I'm not going to go out and buy it, no, because I've seen the. If I had no interest in the first one, I don't know what's going to put me in perspective to be interested in this one. Who's the team? Who's is it? Team Ico, Team Eco, or something like that? Ico. Yeah, they made that the giant bird rat game, right? Was it The Last Guardian?
Yeah.
What is their obsession with giants?
I'm gonna need you to fall back. This shit lit.
It's lit.
Yeah. The fuck.
What's up? But what do you mean? I'm sorry, I'm paying too much attention to this chat.
What's going on?
Nah, somebody said Gaming Addict and KidSmoove no longer best friends. No, me and Addict are perfectly fine. He was actually just in the party.
Hey, block feminist Lisa in this motherfucker.
Who? Feminist Lisa? Porch Monkey. Oh yeah, please. Where's my mods? My God.
Fuck your mods, dog.
Get blocked. Oh man,
what the fuck is going on? Anyway, all right. So you said you're really not interested in Spider-Man, like for real?
Yeah, for real. I have no interest in Spider-Man. I don't care how many Spider-Man games they can drop. It's just
like even if this motherfucker was an Xbox exclusive, or
even if it was an Xbox exclusive, I would not be. My hype level would not be there of where it is with certain games. It'll probably be where my hype level was with Cuphead.
It's by Insomniac, and you played the fuck out of.
Now, Insomniac, I have a profound respect for. This is the only reason why I just might get the game, right? It's because it's by Insomniac. I like Insomniac games. I don't care who the platform is for. I do enjoy most of Insomniac games. I enjoyed the Ratchet & Clank series. Obviously, you guys know how I feel about Sunset Overdrive. Spider-Man is Spider-Man. I'm not reading Spider-Man as Insomniac. I'm reading Spider-Man as Spider-Man.
Last I checked, y'all Xbox dudes were begging for Microsoft to buy them to...
buy Insomniac or Spider-Man?
Yeah. Insomniac.
Insomniac, all right. That's fair.
And y'all was begging for Spider-Man. Come on now.
Y'all or they?
Yeah. Okay. Your companions.
I'll tell you one thing I did say about Spider-Man when I learned of it being exclusive. I didn't understand why, because this was before I knew that Sony owned the Spider-Man name or something shit like that.
Yeah, they've been owning them ever since the fucking movies came.
But the problem is that since what movie? Because the Spider-Man appeared on other platforms prior to this.
Oh, they did some like whenever they bought the license for the movies or whatever, like they got it with the game too. I don't know, it's some fucking.
Yeah, but this is the only Spider-Man that's exclusive.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. Shit,
So, and I remember coming out and
tweet.
I remember coming out and tweeting and asking, "Well, how is that possible? Spider-Man's a like." How should Sony get an exclusive hero? It's like Xbox getting Batman and nobody other platform, or X-Men or some shit like that. It's like, how is that even? I didn't think it was fair, but once I learned the light, it wasn't because I wanted it. I just didn't understand how it was possible for this brand to have an exclusive Spider-Man game that no other platform gets.
Hey, I don't know. I can't answer that shit.
And then going back to just the last two Spider-Mans already came out on every platform. So that's where I was confused at. But I could care less that Spider-Man was an exclusive to Xbox, PC, Switch, or PlayStation. My interest level my interest level peaks on Spider-Man on its movies. I love the Tobey Maguire. Is this Tobey Maguire?
Yeah, Tobey Maguire.
I enjoyed those Spider-Mans. Yeah. I lost interest, and I think because I don't know if I was just stuck into the times. I wasn't a fan of the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, those are trash. And so with the original ones, 3 was trash, Amazing was trash. This one was decent. I still think 2, as far as the movies go, 2 was the best one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
awesome. Yeah. So the thing is, but as far as interest, I have no interest in the Spider-Man game. Will I get it? I probably am because I have a lot of interest in Insomniac. But I mean, there's
so you got interest in Insomniac because they made y'all's last quote unquote exclusive, right?
Wait, say that again.
You have interest in Insomniac because they made.
I have interest in Insomniac because they made one of my favorite franchises,
which is
Ratchet and Clank.
Okay.
And that's why I was happy, extremely happy, that they were making an exclusive for Xbox. So I'm like, holy crap, I'm going to love it. Because if I loved every Ratchet and Clank that they dropped, there's I couldn't foresee them making a game I'm not going to like on the Xbox, and it worked out. Sunset Overdrive, I enjoyed that. I put a lot of hours into that game, so. So there's no fanfare. So I will give them the benefit of the doubt that, hey, it's Spider-Man, great. It's Insomniac, it's Spider-Man. I'll see. The last 3 Spider-Man games I played, I hated. So that's where the dilemma arises. It's like that's why there's no hype for Spider-Man for me. God of War, I have more interest in this God of War.
Better.
Huh?
You said it looks better. Did you play the other 4? Did you play the other 4?
Did I play the other 4? Yeah, I played God of War 1. I didn't play 2. I played Ascension, and I own 3.
Bruh, the remaster. You haven't played. Okay.
I didn't play God of War 2. No.
I'm gonna need you to play 3. I'm gonna need you to play 2.
I have 3.
All right.
The reason why I say I look better because I prefer the style that they're going for God of War this time around than that all over the place, top down, fucking third person, not quite third person. Map gets big, you get small type game play shit. So
did you beat Ascension?
No, I didn't beat any God of War. Actually, I don't think I've beaten any God of War. And that's why I was shocked that when I was voting for God of War as my most anticipated game, nobody wanted to criticize me for it. But they criticized the PUBG Game of the Year vote, but they didn't criticize the God of War
well, you know why you anticipation vote. PUBG. You know exactly why you got criticized.
I know exactly why, but why did I get criticized for the other stuff?
I don't know. Shit, ask your accusers.
No, because here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you this, and because
I'm pretty sure you're smooth. That's the reason.
The point is, people are more tolerant to fanboyism depending on the brand you're fanboying for. Now, if I do my, if I'm just talking Xbox shit, day to day, people are gonna hate me more. They're less tolerant to it. They're always on the edge to call me out. But once I start to give Sony props for games or stuff that they did, or even Nintendo, I am welcome with applause. I am welcome with being diverse. I am welcome with much respect. I'm a real gamer. That's only if I show props to PlayStation and criticize Xbox. But if I criticize PlayStation and give props to Xbox, I am a poor excuse for a gamer. That's how it is in these gaming streets. Trust me, you know it's true. You know it's true. How many Xbox preferred people that you saw? Like, how many times you probably gave a shout out to Rand for speaking positively about PlayStation and criticizing Xbox? And how many times have you had something sly to say to either maybe not Rand, but somebody else who did the opposite? It happens. I had people in videos where I was praising PlayStation or praising PC when I first built my PC, giving me props. In the next video, I'm talking up Xbox. They're shutting me down.
Smooth.
It happens.
Smooth. How are you gonna give a game you ain't played game of the year, dog?
Guess
Just
what?
answer me that. Just answer me that.
Here,
how are you gonna give a game
I'm gonna answer
game
this.
of the year and you haven't even touched it?
Why was it nominated?
Popularity.
It's an unfinished game. It was nominated.
Right, and they don't even want to fucking win.
But the thing is, it was nominated. Don't blame me for exercising the exploit. Blame the people that made it possible for me to vote for it. Because had I voted for Persona 5 or Mario Odyssey, two PlayStation games I've never touched, or a PlayStation game and a Nintendo game that I never touched, I would not receive the backlash. I guarantee it.
Yeah, you would.
Guarantee it. Nobody would have said a thing had I voted for Mario, and no one would have said a thing if I voted for Persona 5.
You don't play Persona anyway.
So what? But people would probably retweet it. They won't quote retweet it with no negativity.
Nah. Most people, if people are smart, they'd be like, why is he retweeting a game? We know, one, he would never touch, and two, he's never even played.
The fact that people were offended or upset by I'm some nobody voting for a game I didn't play, it's a damn shame. Get mad at the people that's going to help vote that thing. All the viewers of the game, all the people voting for the game that probably haven't played it and their experience with the game is from Twitch streams and YouTube streams of watching it. I'm sure people who watch games and don't play them are open to vote. I'm sure that's happening.
Well, yeah, they have a public vote.
Don't I have a public vote?
Yeah, but like they don't make any sense. Like people. That's you're not making the case look good for yourself because
I'm being fair. I'm putting myself in the position of every other person who has the right to vote for these games.
They're in the same boat as you. They've looked at a game, they've never touched it, they've never played it for themselves, but they're gonna vote it game of the year. The fuck sense does that make?
Ever heard of viewer's choice?
Yeah, that shit's fucking trash. You know, really smooth. Come on, man.
Yeah. All right, so let's see what we have here. Is there any questions in the chat? Melon, did you have anything to say? Anything for me? Because I'm sure there's always something.
I was gonna ask something. Hold on. Now I gotta pull up the conversation.
And you
know. God damn. All right.
Send the biggest an invite. Yo, why? Wait, what happened to him? I wonder if somebody unmodded. Why wouldn't BG be modded or Weapon would be modded? I have so many, like, that's crazy. Ain't nobody in this chat but Lost in here modded.
Yo, you need either some more mods.
I do got to give a shout out to Daniel Mina. He said, "Stop it. Shadow of the Colossus is top 5 best games ever." Stop lying. You can take your $5 back. I will not advertise a lie.
Smooth.
What's up?
That's his opinion.
But he just sold it to me as a lie. So
what are you talking about? You didn't even beat the game. How the fuck? You said you got bored with it. So how you?
Dude, if I'm getting bored with it, it's not the best game ever.
To you?
To me, like. How many of anybody is 120 people in this chat? How many of you guys played Shadow of the Colossus? And I want you guys, I don't care, share the end of the game is old. Spoil it. Show me proof. Or will the new 2018 release be your first time with the game? You still there, Melon?
Yeah, I'm here. Quiet. Yeah, I'm here.
All right, hold on. Let's send Gaming Buzz an invite. I gotta ask him a fucking question anyway.
Who?
Gaming Buzz. He's he keeps spamming my chat.
Okay. I know you're talking. I was like,
I'm on video. What you need?
This man about to come in here and start rapping.
Microphone.
Dog. Don't do it.
All right.
Yo, Smooth. Don't do it, dog. Gaming Buzz gonna come in here and start rapping.
Probably naked. So there you are. All right. So you said what?
Don't do it, dog. He gonna come in here and start rapping or some shit. Don't do it.
No. I don't think he's a rapper. If he is,
No. Listen, I was in Jack Move's Discord a few weeks ago. This man, GB, was in there. Don't do it.
What is he gonna do? Yo,
he's gonna come out with these stupid ass bars. Don't do it, dog. Don't do it. I'm telling you.
Let me see.
The worst thing ever. Don't do it. Oh God, here we go. This nigga going off in the chat already. Here we go.
All right, let me just get him in here. It won't be too long.
This shit about to go left.
Let's see. Let's see. Because it's like Gaming Buzz. When was the last time I talked to this dude? Damn. All right, there we go.
Where Dark Cloud at? Is he in the chat or not?
I would like to speak to Dark Cloud because he says Xbox is not for the gamers, and the reasons he gave. No, the reason he gave PlayStation for gamers, PlayStation was for the gamers were kind of dumb. They were all predicated.
What did he say?
He said, "Hold on, let me open. Do I have his tweet up?"
I was gonna say I'm looking for it.
He said, "This is the all right. Here we go.
All right, pull up the whole thing because I don't.
Oh man, I don't know if
post it in the chat. Post in the group chat.
Post what in the group chat?
The tweet.
No, it's all right because I don't even think my fucking YouTube likes links.
What are you talking about? Let's go to Hangouts.
Damn, where is the fuck is that? He was saying some crazy shit. All right. So the thing was, the topic of conversation between me and Dark Cloud happened was because I commented on the tweet that Dark Cloud, he was making fun of some Xbox fanboy in regards to like Horizon, and I commented, I was like, Guerrilla did a great job with Horizon Zero Dawn. The game looks great, and hopefully other devs get to use that engine. The
engine, right.
And his take was on, hell no. It's a Sony in-house studio. No one should be, no matter how much money they offer.
Kojima's got it. He's working with.
And I'm like,
now, so.
well, I don't understand why it would be a bad idea. It's a nice way to supplement the income. Unreal license out there. Epic licenses the Unreal Engine. Same Crytek used to do the same thing with the Cry Engine, and it happens. I mean, I'm just curious to see how it does. So he was just going on and on about how it shouldn't, and then somehow it got to this point where he was no, I know what happened. I replied to him telling somebody else that PlayStation, he said Xbox is not for the gamers, PlayStation is for the gamer. And let me and his reason is I gotta find that freaking tweet. I gotta find that tweet. I'm gonna find it. I'm sorry, guys. Come on. Oh, come on. Dark Cloud was talking a whole lot of shit, man. Come on. Right now, it's a whole lot of bullshit. All right, there he goes. All right, he says, you're right, but I feel like Microsoft is not for the gamers, man. After all these years and watching Microsoft, I feel like there are more for the money and not for the gamers. Don't get it twisted. Sony is about money, but they cater to the fans. PSX, PSVR, exclusive sequels that don't sell well. That's his reasons for PlayStation caring about the gamers and Microsoft caring about the money. So I replied to Dark Cloud. I say, hey, so Microsoft is not for the gamers. Game Pass not for the gamers, Game Preview not for the gamers, EA Access not for the gamers, Crossplay and Play Anywhere not for the gamers, Fan Fest not for gamers or fans, refunds, 1-year warranty not for gamers. Okay, but VR is. And he says, dude, you know better that those are things to hold over your head, over you, instead of giving you exclusives. So Game Pass, EA Access is more groundbreaking than new exclusives. Man, cut it out. And I said, so the lack of first-party studios means they're not for gamers, and coming up with other programs to make up for that is just greed. I'm challenging your reasons why Xbox isn't for the gamers. And he was like, you don't have exclusive anymore. I don't have exclusive anymore. There's no reason to own an Xbox anymore. Zero. Nothing that makes the system compelling. Closed studios, reports from countless first-party AAA studios that have come out and said that Microsoft strong arms them. You were saying, question mark.
Like with Bungie, like the whole Bungie situation.
The whole, fuck Bungie. Look what they're doing now. They're fucking people in the ass right now. So, so I just thought, I think he had it all twisted.
I can kind of see his point with the whole.
Well, explain. Like, do your best and explain his point to me, please.
All right. Well, just off of one thing that he said, the whole engine thing. I don't. That's that fanboy shit. I don't know. The only thing I can kind of see his point is when he was talking about the whole Game Pass and EA Access and stuff like that. Yeah. With the whole Game Pass thing.
Yeah.
Shit, let me pull it up right now. Hold on. Alright.
You think?
All right, so here's my thing. Like with the whole Game Pass thing.
Yeah.
Like it's a cool feature for, you know, if you have kids and shit like that, you know, you don't really.
Everybody has kids.
You don't want to spend a whole lot of money and stuff like that for games, and you just want to, you know, just start playing, just right, you know. That's cool, but like for people that have already played those games in the past, it's like, okay, where's the new shit? I think that's kind of what he was saying. Like, all right, cool, I can play, you know, all these old games. Where are the new ones? Like, give me the new shit. And when they say new shit, they ain't talking about Disney or Lucky's Tale or, you know, Hello Neighbor, shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, like, give me a heavy hitter or something. Give me, you know, something.
So
something
new shit's
other.
just supposed to come out on, like, you know, niggas could just fart one out, right? That's pretty much how they expecting them.
Hey, I don't know, man. Shit, that's just how I see it.
If we go back to September, I mean, September onward, Xbox has so far dropped more exclusives than PlayStation.
Wait, say that again?
Being fair, if I just rewinded just from September onward, Xbox has dropped more exclusives than PlayStation. Not the whole year, but just in recent. If they're telling me Xbox, for people to like, Xbox ain't have no games, and we're talking about recent times, well, that would be false. Technically, I can now go back and say, well, PlayStation ain't got no games. That's what I can probably go back and say. Because I remember in January, Xbox didn't have any games, right? February, Halo Wars 2 came out, but because it was an RTS and that PlayStation had Horizon Zero Dawn and Nintendo had Zelda, it got dismissed. So people were playing up hype.
Were people hyped for that game? Really? Come on.
It's not about hype, man.
All right. My bad. Were people looking forward to playing that game and just craving that game?
What people? I'm sure there's people. I mean, somebody bought it. I mean,
right. I'm talking about the mass.
See, that's the thing. Let's talk about something. I'm glad I got you here. I didn't mean to have you in here for this whole shit.
It's all good, man.
Let's talk about something. Because somebody said something. I have a tweet open because I was asking people, hey, what you guys wanted me to talk about in Planet? I'm about to call it Planet Xbox in BestBot theory tonight, right? And I got a lot of some suggestions. Like, shout out to my boy. Damn, I'm about to say his. What the fuck? I did a podcast with the homeboy. Like, and I can't think. I know his real name, but I want to go with his YouTube name. Demigod Reviews. All right.
Oh, okay.
He said, "Fuck, where is this stupid ass motherfucking tweet?" All right.
Hold on. Time out real quick. I'm just looking at this list right now. Yeah. Exclusives title by console and
by date. By date. You're gonna do it by date. That's the only point I was given. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm looking at this PlayStation list. There's no dates, but I can go off of names. Like all these. There's a pretty lengthy list here.
Yeah, I'm not going to challenge it. I know they got a whole lot of games. Okay, that is not to be argued.
So what are we talking about?
No, I was saying from September to now. Yeah, September onward. Right now, like from September to December 31st, Xbox has more exclusive than PlayStation from that time period. And the reason why I use that time period because that's now. That's current. This is not February or August, or like, when like PlayStation had games back to back, All right. So Demi, I asked, what should I talk about on BestBot Theory? And Demigod was like, gamers seeking validation for their purchases. Bingo. Let's talk about that. And I'm going to let the chat in on this a little bit here. I'm gonna let the chat in on this, and then of course, Melon, you could say what you need to. But I've been noticing in this year alone, fanboys, this whole console war, the console war is alive and well. No matter how many people want to realize it or not, it's alive. It's well,
You really like this shit?
I'm not saying I like it.
No, I'm saying you're a fanboy. We all know this. Like really think like this is some like fucking meaningful fucking.
I'm not saying that it's meaningful, but then you have to think about it. It kind of is not mean. And when I say it's meaningful, no, you're taking me wrong. When I say it's meaningful, it's relevancy. Think about it. If it wasn't meaningful, me and you would not be having this conversation right now. We wouldn't be back and forth on Twitter. Trust me. So with social media, Twitter, YouTube, the console world got nothing to do but just thrive off of it because information is everywhere. Everyone is everywhere. We're all in this big ass online battlefield to just talk shit.
But it's entertaining.
So so the thing is that, but now I feel like it has had an impact. Like the console war itself has had an impact on a lot of shit.
Like what?
Watch this. And nobody's going to raise their hand. And I shouldn't raise my hand only because I know this hasn't happened to me because I can name games where I didn't do it. But I want people in the chat to put up a palm or say yes. If you or any of your peers purchased a game just because it wasn't exclusive, even though if it was any case scenario, you probably wouldn't have bought it. You bought it just to say you did, just so you can tweet it out, just so you can tweet about it, just so you can talk about it. You bought it for the simple fact that it was an exclusive. I've seen people buy games they had no intentions on buying because
and they bought it just to fucking
of this
push
shit.
The narrative, right?
Yeah, and validating people trying to look for validation on their purchases. I watch people go to other people's YouTube channel. I see people go to Hard 8. I see people go to Bond. I see people go to Porter Rock. I see people just so they can hear the shit they want to hear. Right? Just so they can hear the shit they want to hear, right? People, me personally, that's why I say, if I'm going to tell you I'm not interested in the game, I'm not interested in the fucking game. I'm not going to sit there. Like, I bought a PlayStation 4. Like, I bought quite a few PlayStation 4s.
Yeah.
Right? And the first times I bought them, I wasn't really ready to. I didn't feel the need to. I didn't want one. I felt like I was doing it because I had to. You get it? And and I know it sounds crazy, but people are doing that. They're buying Xboxes. They're buying PlayStations. Hell, they're even buying Switches because they feel like they have an obligation to do so. Just for argument's sake. So that's why I sold it so many times. Now, when I did bought the PlayStation 4 for the first time, I really wanted to order. I really wanted to say something about that game. I wanted to play it. I wanted to explore it. Did it, loved it, and then I didn't play my PlayStation, and I sold it. And then I bought it again a couple more times after that. Now this is my longest time with the PlayStation console. Go ahead.
All right, back to your fucking validation of purpose and people or purchase and people just buying games that is not me. I don't be doing that shit. I did not buy Neo. I did not buy Nier Automata. No, there's a bunch of shit that I did not buy.
But will you agree, or have you observed
I
where
mean,
that
yeah,
has
I've seen
taken
that
place?
shit. Fucking JTech does that shit. Like,
yeah, see, that's the thing. When I bought the PlayStation, I was like, I'm gonna buy it and buy all exclusive. No, I'm not buying every exclusive. I'm buying only exclusive I have interest in.
Play, yeah.
That's why I'm not buying no damn Yakuza or any of them anime games. I know it sounds bad when it coming out of my mouth like that. I'm just not fucking interested. I will buy Days Gone. I will buy God of War. And
are you gonna buy Last of Us 2?
I don't know.
Did you play the Last of Us 1?
I have it.
And you haven't played it, dog.
I've started it, and I know. It's fine. It's fine though. But the thing is, and that's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. It's a game that everybody loves, or it's like probably one of the greatest games of all time, according to critics. But my interest in it isn't what everybody else is. So it's just like,
let me ask you this: is it because it's on PlayStation?
No, see, that's the thing. I have the game. Nothing's stopping me from playing it. It's like, why would I play? I played through Knack. I'm damn near finished with Knack 2. Like,
so are there games on Xbox that you buy that you just don't have any interest in?
There's games that came out on Xbox that I didn't buy because I had no interest in. Like, that's why I said I won't raise my hand, because I will admit there's not games I bought on Xbox just because they're on Xbox. Right. I still won't buy. There's only one Forza, the main series game that I bought. That was Forza 7 because I liked the way it looked on Xbox One X. But I didn't buy Forza 5. I didn't have that game till it was a Games with Gold game. I didn't buy Forza 6. I only buy the Horizon series. I couldn't pay myself to buy Scream Ride. They released a demo for it right before it came out, and I was like, there's no way I'm getting this trash, right? I did buy Connect Sports because I've had this Connect Sports Rivals because I had history with the other two Connect Sports and I enjoy them. I didn't buy. I'm not so high up on Ori and the Blind Forest, the first game that came out. So that's why I'm not really care for the second one that's going to come out. I'm not, even though it's like critically acclaimed. It's one of the it's a great game, but it's just not on my anticipation list. What else? State of Decay 2. I didn't see what I wanted to see from it, so it's not there. Like, will I get it? I'm probably gonna get it because I like zombie games. So it's and that's why I'm so hype on Days Gone. But Days Gone just to me a more attractive game.
You like zombie games, but you won't play The Last of Us.
Every time I call Last of Us a zombie game, I'm corrected and they tell me it's not a zombie game.
Okay, well, it's got zombie-like elements. They use clickers based off of worldwide or real life virus. Okay. All right.
P. Justin, didn't I review Ori? I think I did. I might have. I might have reviewed Ori. I'm not sure. If it is, it's on my channel somewhere. Doesn't mean I have to super anticipate the second one. I invited. Oh, by the way, I invited Gaming Buzz. He just didn't join. So I mean, I'm not gonna force anybody in here.
But you might want to renege on that because that's.
Well, the link is already in his Twitter inbox. I could have sworn I hit send.
No, don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it.
But the thing is that a lot of people have, I feel like, purchased games. They have no intention on playing, or they had no intention on playing, but they did it because it's something they could talk about. It's something they can wave as a flag.
That's like I said. That's the fanboy
I got more
shit.
Exclusives than you.
That's that lame ass fanboy shit.
But you gotta understand, a lot of people in our community are fanboys. They're in it
for nothing, for literally nothing.
And you say it's for nothing, but believe it or not,
are y'all getting a paycheck?
Are we? I'm getting a paycheck regardless.
It's for nothing. y'all fanboying for free. That's like, and they don't care. Like, didn't you get banned from Xbox? What, a few weeks ago?
Xbox Live.
Yeah, from Xbox Live. That don't mean shit. Like they obviously don't care. You doing all this shit, they don't care.
I'm not. That's the mistake everybody makes. People think.
Smooth, hold on. Time out, Smooth. Hold on. A few weeks ago, on Twitter, you said y'all like to. You're talking to somebody. I don't know who the hell it was. You said you base Xbox around me. I don't, or something like that. You
Yeah.
Does that ring a bell?
Yeah. All right. Say yeah. I remember,
You remember that?
responding to somebody. Yeah.
Right, but how do you say that when like you cradled that Xbox like it was a fucking baby, dog?
Come on. All right. See, here's the thing. I like to be special and cinematic with my damn unboxings. Just like anybody else. You got people tongue kissing their shit and rubbing theirs and shit. I like to show off. I like to show off the shit that I got. You know what I mean? And I gotta say one thing. I just found out over Thanksgiving that my aunt watches a lot of my content, and I need to really kind of calm some of this stuff down, like whether the cusses and the over loving of it's just weird now. Now that I know that she could potentially be watching, I don't even know how to carry myself.
I got you.
But yes, as far as this whole, because I hate the thing is people are like, yeah, but you defend everything that Microsoft does, or you defend everything that Xbox does. I don't defend
you gotta admit you do. Come
anything.
On. You gotta admit.
I can't admit because it's not true. What is there to defend? Like, how am I defending? What wrong am I protecting?
Smooth, here's the thing. You be getting upset when people talk bad about Xbox. Like
I
that
don't
shit.
Get upset when people talk about Xbox. I sit there and I throw my 2 cents. If I see something that just doesn't seem right, or I feel like somebody's giving like a half-ass assessment or a biased assessment, I'm going to drop my 2 cents. It doesn't mean I'm angry about it. I just like to drop my 2 cents, especially if I'm involved in it. You know?
Smooth. Come on now. You're a fanboy. You can admit that, right?
Yeah, I have a trailer playing on my video
on my channel
right now. But I never argue the fact that I'm a fanboy or not. I argue the fact that a lot of people that sit there and want to fight this war against fanboys, or say that, or say they hate fanboys, and they are some of the biggest participators. They're some of the biggest participants, and they'll try to pose as they're not because they won't pick sides, or they'll pose as a fucking neutral or some shit like that. But that's not. No, I don't get that. I look at everybody the same. All right, this is what you fanboy over, but I'm looked at to a lesser degree. I'm looked at worse because of the brand I choose to highlight. That's the thing. I don't think I defend Microsoft or Xbox for anything. I literally just talk about the shit everybody else does, except for what I'm doing is for the opposite brand. I'm not going around just randomly thrashing PlayStation. It's just like I don't have a need to do that. You got people going around There's people in this community that can't go a day without making a video, a stream, a tweet about Xbox, without criticizing Xbox, or without. And so it's just, I find it while they won't get criticized for all the non-profit work they're doing to unsell people Xbox, but I'll get criticized for all the quote-unquote non-profit work I'm doing about just speaking of Xbox. The difference is I have the product, and I'm talking about the product I own. On the flip side, there's people that don't have the product, and it's like the content that's there for the product it's not being questioned or challenged. We're just gonna go with, Xbox has no games. Xbox is they don't have any exclusive. Xbox ain't selling. They're not going to win NPD. It's just like on and on and again. Okay, great. So what? What's new?
Smooth. Like, all right. I agree with you there, but like, when's the last time you've seen somebody stalking people at Best Buy and GameStop and getting in arguments with fucking people that work there about a console that somebody else is buying? Like, who else does that other than Xbox fanboys? I've never seen anybody do that. I've never seen a Nintendo fanboy do it. I've never seen a PlayStation fanboy do it. I don't even know what PC fanboys do.
I've seen people do it. I just didn't record it. Like, that's the thing. Like, why? I'm not going to waste my time recording it. Like, there's people, I've gone in GameStops before and gotten arguments or conversations that people engage with me. I didn't bring the argument to them. If somebody see me buying a game and it happened to be a green case versus a blue case, they may have something to say, and sometimes that person is the person that has to sell me the game. Like the GameStop clerk. It's like, you gotta get it on PlayStation. Why you get in there? And they telling me like bullshit that I know for a fact is false. And I'm like
what?
Bruh.
Like give me an example. Like what's the bullshit that they
What's
be
the
telling
last?
you?
I'm trying to think of the last. Oh my god, I went in. It was because I don't buy games a lot, like physical games.
I don't go out and buy games.
I typically only buy consoles and PlayStation games for from like a GameStop or Best Buy. I never get into the situation at Best Buy, but GameStop I did it. I had a situation when I went to buy the Switch. I had a situation like this when I went to buy, I think, the white Xbox One S, the Sunset Overdrive bundle, where people would tell me, right, or I would overhear them explain the differences between like the PlayStation and the Xbox, and they would say something that has already been like deemed like invalid or something like that, or where they would say, oh well, on the games on Xbox, they just like look bad, or they're not as good as a PlayStation, or the Xbox doesn't support. I had somebody at GameStop say the Xbox doesn't support used games. I'm like,
yo,
nigga.
Smooth, you have to realize there are some people who still think that.
Yeah, but there's some people who are still stupid. Like if you're at GameStop, you would have to know that information. Because you know why? Because in GameStop, when I used to work at GameStop, for every product that came out, we used to have to get this big information sheet, and it was like full of question and answer, especially with new consoles. I remember this going through this with the Xbox 360, because I remember working at GameStop when the Xbox 360 was launching. You get in a PS3 launching, you get this big Q&A information shit that has every question answered for you, for you to be able to give information about that particular product for people to pre-order it. So there are some cases where people are being ignorant. Now, I'm not going to sit there and videotape myself arguing with a fucking GameStop clerk, because that's just a waste of my fucking time. Bro, I don't spend too long of a time in the store to actually do that.
You gotta let shit like that just roll off your shoulder. Just
why? It's misinformation.
Just keep going. Well, let somebody tell them, let them figure out for themselves eventually, sometime. No. Like,
wait, Melon, what did you just say?
What?
You said, when I told you that it's misinformation, you said I gotta let it roll off my shoulder and let them find out for themselves.
No, I'm saying,
but the people who call themselves fighting fanboys attack me and other people who are doing their Xbox agenda or PlayStation agenda. They attack them because they hate fanboys, and they don't like that they give misinformation. No, here's the thing. That's what I heard.
With that example that you gave with the dude that said, what did he say? Xbox doesn't support used games.
Yeah.
Did you talk to the guy after that, or no? Did you just let it go?
No, I was like, not just letting him, like, hey, it was like, that was actually never, like, that was actually corrected before the console even launched. Like, you can play, I can buy, you sell used games. I was like, this game will work on anybody's Xbox.
Okay, so what did you do after that? After you told him that?
No, and he was like, I forgot what the fuck he said. He said something on the lines of downloading a patch. I'm like, no.
Okay, he sounds like a fanboy or some shit. Or he just doesn't like Xbox. I don't know.
No, a lot of people don't like Xbox. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I was pissed off at them for like the longest time for the shit they tried to do.
Why? For you still hold a grudge for what?
No, I don't hold a grudge. I mean, if I had the grudge, I wouldn't have the console.
All right, so you were disappointed in the fact of what they were trying to do, but they never did.
Yeah, and the fact that they could flip the switch and redo it anytime they wanted to.
It's been 4 years.
I know, and they obviously not going to do that because they saw the backlash. So what I was trying to say, or what I was trying to explain, with that customer that you ran into,
yeah,
can you really, like, I don't know, I need more info. Like, if you would have had
there's
like, a real
info,
conversation
there's
with
not
the dude.
enough info because I don't have it on record. I didn't record it because I didn't feel the need to record. I'm never going to record a situation like that because I don't feel it's freaking necessary.
Right. So back to what we were originally talking about, the whole Xbox, PlayStation fanboy thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure maybe some PlayStation fanboys out there do it. We haven't seen it. We've seen all we've seen
Bro.
is the Xbox people do it. So with some people that gets the perception, or that gives them perception like, damn, Xbox fanboys, this is all they do. Like, so of course they're gonna, feel some type of way about Xbox fans or just the Xbox in general. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think the criticism of Xbox and the Xbox fanboys, I think it's a bit unwarranted and unfair because there's this perception that I think there's this false perception. Like every time somebody mentions me, everybody says when it comes to me and Xbox, a lot of people say I defend everything. I defend everything Microsoft does, and I never understood that. I don't understand what I defend. And how is it everything Microsoft does I defend when I only advertise one Microsoft product? I never understood that. But maybe you can elaborate. I'm pretty sure that was a sentence that you said before.
All right. So, I mean, there's still you really don't see yourself like defending everything they do.
No, not at all. Not even close.
How? Because
I know what defending is. See, I'm not one of these people that use terms loosely.
What do you see defending as? Like, what's your perception of defending?
What I see defending as, for example, I see a problem. Like every time Microsoft has a problem, a glaring problem or issue, I'm trying to cover it and hide it and telling you, no, this is not an issue, da 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 da. And I was like, no, where do I do that at? People take me talking good about something or me talking about games I like or just speaking about Xbox as defending everything they do. And I'm like, it's not defending anything.
Well, see, here's what this is from my perspective, from some of the podcasts and even some of your videos, or even on Twitter, when somebody calls Microsoft or Xbox out on their bullshit or the fact that they don't have enough like big blockbuster games coming out, or when they cancel games and shit like that, and they give, oh, this is better for the consumer. I know y'all already talked about that. Like, whenever I see people call that out or speak on it or whatever, like, you're like quick to respond, like, oh no, this is like that's what I see. That's just
But is it defending or giving input?
To me, I feel like it's both. Sometimes you got some good input, but most of the time, for me at least, you should be defending.
See, but that's the thing, because I think defending is a loose term. Like
how?
Because it's like if I'm not in a position to defend wrongdoing, what am I actually defending? What are they doing wrong that I'm defending? What am I trying to hide? What am I covering up? What am I protecting? It can't be the fact that they don't have any games, because I already said I'm the type of person that will say something.
I've seen your no games thing a million times.
Yeah. I'm the type of person that says something, but I don't feel like I need to repeat it for over and over and over again in every video or every podcast I do. I'll say it enough till people got it. All right, you got it. Boom. Let me move on. That's the thing. So I don't see that as. But I said I did my fair share of criticism. I did my criticizing, and now my thing is
when did you criticize?
Huh?
When did you criticize?
The first 3 episodes of Planet Xbox. I've criticized the lack of games and how the lack of exclusive games, and how 2017 was the worst in my Xbox history ever. Like, this is like below like the Kinect years. I've said that.
Are you gonna do the same thing if it should happen next year?
If it happens, yeah, I'll do it, because then I'm gonna be shocked. I will be utter shocked, because it can't. Of course, am I gonna do it for a year fucking straight?
No,
I will say the same thing. I was like, well, wow, 2018 fucking sucked.
As much tweeting that you do to Phil Spencer and them, you need to be telling them like, yo, where the fuck are the games?
All right, so here's the thing. Everybody has done that.
And what have they done lately?
What
Like,
are they going to do as if games take a week to make?
Bro,
Like, what are they going to do?
Bro, come on now. I know
What
games
are
take
they
longer
going
than
to
a fucking
do,
week.
man? Like, you gotta think about it. People will tweet, like, all right, nobody ain't saying much in February. People tweeted in March, and then March happened. We get what fucking voodoo events in April. And people tweet throughout May. Then I think we eventually get like fucking what's that Xbox port, that fucking Phantom shit. Dust,
Phantom Dust,
right? And people tweet and tweet and tweet, and then now the somewhat AAAs are freaking ready. I'm not gonna sit there and just keep tweeting and tweeting, expecting them to pop up a game or announce a game for 2024. Just so I can be happy that a new game is coming out. Like, Don, like, I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, would you rather have that or have them announce something, show it a few times, and then get canceled?
I just want any game can be canceled. That's the thing, regardless if they show once or 20 times. So it's like I can't control. It's like, sure, show me the same game every year, but eventually I'm gonna get sick of seeing that game being shown to me. And I'm just eventually going to want to play it. But people act like Crackdown's been shown every year. Crackdown's been shown twice at two events.
It's been shown since 2014.
You're pointing at the first time it's been shown. It's been shown at E3 2014, and then or is it E3 or Gamescom? I think it was Gamescom, and then it skipped. It wasn't available to be seen again until this past year. And then again at that small Gamescom clip.
That's 3 times, 4 times. That was 3 or 4 times you just mentioned.
3 times in a matter of since the first year. It wasn't shown every year after that.
3 times since 2014, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't shown every year. So twice this year, once in 2014.
Do they have a release date for that yet? Like, here's my thing.
The first release date to ever come. There was the first release date was like a summer 2015, I think. Release date was first mentioned in one of the reveal trailer. After that, nothing. And then E3 November 7th, and then obviously we know what happened after E3.
Yeah, the past E3. Yeah, this year's E3.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, I mean, I just hope for you, like, the fanboys' sake, and for people that aren't fanboys that just want to play it, the game's actually good and it doesn't get canceled. Because right now, I mean, I don't know about the majority, but from a few people I've seen, that's what they're thinking will happen. They think it might get canceled.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Some people think it's going to get canceled. Like, they feel like it's going on the same path as Scalebound. They show it, and then cancel.
I don't know what's gonna happen with Crackdown, but it hasn't been on really my radar since it got delayed. So since it got delayed, it's like I'm not really looking.
So here's my question: what else do they have next year coming out besides Sea of Thieves, State of Decay?
We all know. I mean, we only know of the announced games. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and pull a game out of my ass. I mean, I know in the summer, the Darwin Project's gonna come out. The Darwin Project.
What the fuck is that?
It's gonna be a good one. It's one of the games they showed at E3 that had the esports broadcasters doing the whole announcements for the game as I think 2 people were playing. It's a survival game, like a sandbox survival game, kind of like PUBG, believe it or not. But it's
I'm looking at screenshots right now.
Yeah, that's summer. That's definitely going to be summer 2018. But Sea of Thieves, Crackdown, State of Decay 2. I don't know when those fucking games are coming out. It is supposed to be coming out next year. My fear is that all those games release after
at the same
E3.
time,
Not at the same time, after E3. And I need these games to release before E3. Because if they release after E3, then it's going to be a repeat of last year of this year.
This year,
yeah.
All right. So do you see why? This is the point I was trying to make. Do you see why people are so pissed off at Xbox and say they have no games because they put themselves in this situation?
Well, how did they put themselves in this situation?
Um, well, for one, no, I know this happened years ago. Bungie got let go. They don't have any first party studios. Like, this is what people are talking about.
Well, they replaced Bungie with 343, so it wasn't
Yeah.
really a loss.
Don't get me started on 343.
No, I mean they made. To me, I feel like they make better Halo experiences as far as gameplay wise than Bungie did.
Man. Story, no. Gameplay.
All right, story, sure. Gameplay, no. 343
How?
does it. 343 is the
Halo
first
4
to give
felt
you
like
a
fucking-
60 frames per second Halo. You realize Halo was never 60 frames per second until 343 got in the business? Like, come on. Like, the first time we got to experience Halo at 60 frames per second was by 343.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Halo 1 was on PC, wasn't it?
Yeah, eventually. Combat Evolve. I'm talking about on the X. Come on, the console, man.
Hey, you said
Nobody
Halo
bought
experience
fucking
is 60
Halo
frames.
on damn PC back
A
then.
lot of people do. They actually have a huge mod community for it. Anyway, like for me, Halo died when 343 put in fucking loadouts and the sprint and all that shit in Halo 4.
Now this is where I can't stand arguing with people when it comes to Halo.
Why?
If 343 would have just left Halo alone as is, people would have been like, it's too outdated. It has not aged well. 343 did the best it could to modernize a Halo game. I could not imagine playing Halo and not being able to sprint. I just can't now. There's no way I can go back and just sit there and fucking trot all over the place.
Well, do you at least agree with the fact that Halo used to be its own thing with no sprint button, no aim down sight? That's what made it unique in a way.
I don't think that's what made it unique. I think Halo itself, the lore, the universe, and just the game itself it made it like special. It's just like Bungie made a masterpiece. I don't think the fact that you couldn't aim down sights or sprint in the game made a difference. I mean, I don't think during the time that Halo 1 and 2 came out that was like really necessary. It became necessary when games like Call of Duty and shit came into play and got really prominent. So where you play Halo 3 and then you played Call of Duty 4 Call of Duty 4 I think was it Modern Warfare. It was like, holy shit. Like I was to the point where I didn't want to go back to Halo 3 after experiencing Modern Warfare. And when so that's why when Halo 4 came out, there was an adjustment, and Halo Reach there were some adjustments, and I feel like Halo 5 perfected it as far as having that balance where you don't have to use sprint or aiming down the sights, because if you don't have to, you could play it old school. But even if you do want to use the sprint or aiming down the sights, one, you can get shot out of being aiming down. If you're aiming down the sights, you can get shot out of it. And if you're sprinting, you don't have your shield. You're vulnerable. So I thought that was a perfect balance to do that. And I don't know how people could dislike Halo 5 multiplayer. I feel like they did the best they could with that, and I enjoy it.
I ain't gonna say I dislike 5 because I haven't played it. But I dislike 4, and that's where it just cut off for me. Two things. Dre Wonders wants an invite to come and talk. Oh, he's in the chat.
All right, Dre Wonders, let's get you in here.
And then,
man, we've been streaming for 2 hours.
Yeah. I don't know how long he wanted this thing to go, but
I'll get them in there. But I really want to cover 2 more things.
All right,
I want to cover the thoughts on who's winning November NPD. I know some Black Fridays. A lot of people was going into their Best Buys and going into their GameStops and doing only what Xbox fanboys do and taking pictures of inventory or tweeting about inventories from their local stores.
I don't know about all that, but I haven't kept up. I don't do this whole sales thing. I could care less.
Bro, I guarantee you when the NPDs are out, I will hear from you.
Nah, I'll tell you that right now. I could care less about any of this. From what I've seen on Twitter from Porter Rock and some other people, apparently Amazon sold out with the PS4, or the PS4 sold out, or I don't know about any of the brick and mortar stores or anything like that, but that's all I've seen so far.
Yeah, they sold out of the Dre Wonders. Is he on Twitter? They sold out of the $200 PlayStation 4 was a big seller, you know, as expected. It did wonders for them. And
I guess you're gonna want to hear about Switch sales too.
What happened with the Switch?
I don't know. I'm asking you, like, are you wanting to, like, you know, get informed about Switch sales too, since you got this NPD thing?
I mean, I will and take Switch sales into consideration because they're obviously are going to be a big player. Damn, they're going to be a big player this November.
Okay, so to answer your question, if the information I've looked at is correct, you know, disregarding the brick and mortar stores because they haven't released anything yet, as far as Amazon goes, if what they're saying is correct so far, PS4 is in front. I don't know about Switch, or I know the Xbox was having trouble over in the UK, but I know you don't like the whole UK thing.
But because the UK doesn't define it. The thing is, people will go to the UK
it's worldwide.
And be
worldwide.
Like, UK has like, and this game's #1 in UK or this console's #1 in UK. But the thing is, UK's their benchmarks are much lower than like a high selling in UK is it's like average in North America. You get it? So like for example, it's like when it was like 80,000 was a big deal in 1 week for the Xbox. That was a big deal. But if that shit did it in the US, that would be a flop. In the US, that's probably like 600,000, if I'm not mistaken. It's like 400,000 to 600,000. That's equivalent to pretty much. Not saying that 80,000 equals 400,000. It's just that's how big of a deal it is. So my thing is, I think the Xbox One X in America, its first week, probably sold 400,000 to 500,000 units.
All right, so you don't take worldwide sales into consideration. You just do American sales and that's it.
North America, that's what I mean. I only go based off where I'm at. Like, I mean, I don't. The thing is, it's weird to be like, I'm not going to sit there and run and tell and be like, yo, the PlayStation just sold this much in Japan to like somebody. And I'm if I was in Japan, let's say if I was like a military son, right, and I lived out in Japan for the last couple of years, and I got a bunch of friends out there, and we play video games, and I owned the Xbox, but everybody else on PlayStation. If I would only own the Xbox there, I would be concerned like crap, like they're gonna discontinue this thing, you know, and I won't literally have any games because they don't release a lot of games in Japan for the Xbox, like at all. So the library is much smaller. Sure, I'm pretty sure the region lock would allow me to play other games, or the lack of a region lock, if I'm not mistaken, will allow me to play other games. But it would be more of a concern if I lived overseas in like Japan or UK, but I don't live there, so I'm not going to sit there and just like keep promoting the sales of a territory that I had. Like it doesn't make any sense to me. When we're
answer this real quick.
Yeah.
Whenever you look up, say, PlayStation 2 or Wii sales, what's one of the first things you see? Worldwide sales, correct?
Yeah, but you can get the US sales. I mean, it's not.
So why wouldn't you include the rest of the world? Why?
It's not that I don't include the rest of the world. It's just that this is what I can't stand when people do. They'll be like, okay, they'll talk worldwide sales, right? Even though we don't get weekly worldwide sales or a worldwide NPD, but when the NPD come out, now they want to just refer to the NPD. Like, I don't understand. Like, pick one or the other. Ignore the NPDs if you only refer to worldwide sales. Then, if that's the case, if you only care about worldwide sales, don't talk to me about NPDs, because then again, it doesn't matter to you.
Well, didn't you get like excited that the UK did decently well with Xbox sales a few months ago?
I won't say I got excited, because I did say that same day in the tweet that I really want the US numbers. I felt obligated to make a video. I'm like, why not make a video? Everybody's talking about it, so I want to make a video, and I reference how it would do in the US, and I also reference how I expected to do in Japan. So the fact that it was a big deal as far as sales in comparison to its closest competitor, the Pro, and what the Switch did, don't confuse me breaking news as excitement. I'm just breaking news. Now, if you look at the video that I did for Halo 5 when the numbers was announced, and what I will probably do when the Xbox US numbers announced, I'm planning on that on Bond's channel whenever they release the stuff. Hopefully they release it soon. But I wouldn't call that excitement. I mean, as a content creator, I mean, I feel obligated to talk about it. I'm not going to completely ignore it. You know, I'm not going to ignore it, but I'm not going to say, "Oh, I'm very happy that's happy." Is it exciting news for Microsoft? Yes. Is we got some signs from somewhere that it's selling, but I want the US sales because that really tells me what's going on, because that's going to be the bulk of the Xbox One X's sales. It's going to be from North America. So I don't care if it does 1,200 in Japan or 80,000 in the UK or 5,000 in China or not. I just want to see what it does in North America, because I mean that's the NPD.
What's the other point you wanted to bring up?
No, I'm just saying a lot of people play right now, because everybody loves referring to this Amazon bestsellers as the definition of what's selling worldwide, retail wise, because Amazon somehow represents the worldwide retailer.
Hey, hold on, time out real quick. Hey, they are like begging you to invite. Let's see. They're begging you to invite Hardhead in here.
Who the fuck is Hardhead?
This other guy that was Dre. Dre said he tweeted you.
All right, Dre tweeted me. Let me see.
And then your boy Gaming Addict, he said he never got the invite.
Oh, because he told me he didn't want to fucking. I told him how I want. All right, here's my Twitter. Dre Wonders. All right, let me follow you. All right, we gonna just get everybody here. I'm gonna let everybody talk their shit, and then we gonna get the fuck out of here, because this shit gonna get out of hand. All right, so I sent the link to Dre Wonders. Who else sent me?
Shit about to go left. All right.
Lebanese cheese. What the type of fucking name is that? All right, Lebanese cheese. I swear to God, please don't fucking be a fucking asshole. Like, please. Lebanese cheese, dude. My God. Let's get Lebanese cheese in here. Since everybody wants to get in here, we're gonna give the last 20 minutes to you guys. What else? I got so many fucking notifications, dude. All right. But Uncharted. Okay.
Yeah, what's up, KidSmoove?
Who in here? Who that?
This Dre Wonders.
What's up, Dre Wonders? What you got to say, man?
Doing fine. I was just trying to join for the Halo conversation. I heard they was talking about 343 putting in sprint. Reach. That's what I wanted to say. And it had kind of like a similar what you call like a loadout system in Halo Reach as well.
I remember, with the whole oh god.
Choose either to sprint, you can have a shield. Yeah. So Bungie been trying to like reinnovate. And
I wasn't a fan of that. Honestly, I really wasn't a fan of that.
Halo Reach was a pretty good one, because that's what I was about to. It is completely true that if Halo didn't add sprint, everybody would have been like, "Man, this shit is boring, never change." Blah 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 blah.
Thank you, Dre.
Because I see that a lot. Look at even like with Call of Duty, people say the same shit about Call of Duty. Even though they buy it every year, they still complain. And Halo would have if it didn't add sprint, if it was just the same game for almost over a decade. So,
all right. I mean, that's cool.
No, but you understand what I meant. I was like, if they didn't add that, people would have roasted the game for it not changing.
I mean,
people wanted to roast Gears for not changing, even though they did a lot of changes to the story with the characters. Hell, they took away Marcus Phoenix from you.
Yo, it's me. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Yo, hey, turn your mic down. That shit loud.
My bad.
All right.
Yeah, that's Lebanese cheese for using the A button too much or something.
Oh yeah, the A button. Even though that's been a staple for the first 3 years. So
yeah.
Wait.
Hey, hold on. What were you guys talking about Halo? Because that's the reason I wanted this shit. Someone was talking shit about 343.
Yeah, Melon. He was a Philly. He was a Philly 343.
So okay. Besides the story, because I will agree with you on that. What do you not like about how they went with the multiplayer?
Like I said, I didn't play 5, so I'm not going to comment on 5. But 4.
So let me get this straight. You're going to judge it off a game they made, like, how long ago was Halo 4? Like, you
the fuck? That's the last time I played Halo 4.
But you can't make a valid argument on something that you legitly haven't played.
343 is trash, dog. 343 is trash.
I didn't play 5. I played 4.
Explain.
The story's boring. They got like
I said besides story. Now explain the multiplayer mechanic.
I played 4. I didn't play 5.
Okay, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to this other dude. What's going on?
Oh yeah, Jimmy B Gaming is a fraud. He lies all the time, dog. But but anyway, you're right. No. 343. Their stuff is boring, and they toned down the multiplayer. Like there's no like the vehicle combat is like I don't even remember if they had like vehicles in 4 and 5 4 and 5, right? It was like
vehicles in like every Halo.
You don't remember if they were
but I know it was more prevalent in 3 and 2 and 1. Like they had they made it more casualized, and I don't know. The story was garbage. Like I got bored playing like 4 and 5. Like I don't know what to tell you.
4 to me. Here's why I dropped 4. The main reason it felt like Call of Duty. It felt like I was playing Call of Duty.
I agree.
Point system, and I hated that shit. So I was like, fuck it, I'm done.
I agree, but would you not say that it's fair to that developers? Okay, look, take it from this perspective.
Like I get
they got the reins. They try to change it. They realize they messed up. And they built Halo 5 to what the consumer wanted. I feel like you can't really judge the developer when you ain't even played the new product. The product that they got the criticism from Halo 4. They fixed what people didn't like about Halo 4. I feel like that's unfair.
So
you sound like a Halo stan, dog. Like
it's not Halo stan. Like what? 343.
I thought Halo 4 was absolutely refreshing. I didn't think it felt like Call of Duty. I thought Halo 4 was absolutely refreshing. Like it felt
absolutely refreshing, dog.
Fucking points every time you kill somebody. Fucking loadouts. Like
Halo felt like Call of Duty when they
agree. No,
sprint,
you can't.
Right?
You can't deny that. Halo,
you could say Battlefield feel like Call of Duty. You could say Medal of Honor. Everything has sprint. So
Halo didn't have sprint. That's my whole thing. Like.
Yeah, but when it added sprint, it felt like Halo. It still felt like it was a Halo game. That's what I was getting to.
You can't like. Are you not liking? Are you one of those people that didn't like aim down sights and sprint put into the game?
I didn't necessarily mind aim down sight, but like sprint when they added in sprint, I was just like, all right, this.
But why can't they put sprint in the game though? Like
because even with aim down sight, like Halo never had that.
Sure, just because it didn't have it, so it can never have it
with a few weapons, but it's just like. Like I said, it felt like Call of Duty to me. That's
at one point.
Just because sprinting is a Call of Duty feature. Then any game with sprint is Bulletstorm like Call of Duty. Like that's what you're telling me right now.
No, that's not.
Bro, it stopped feeling like Halo. That's what we're saying, dog. Like
it felt like Halo.
I don't understand how sprinting.
Bro, you getting me hot right now, bro.
Explain. Like I don't understand how sprinting. Like adding sprinting makes a game not feel like Halo. Like I don't get that.
It felt like Halo to me, man. Just you can move faster. That's all it was.
Like they did that because they. Let's be real here, you guys. Halo needed that. Like you can't.
Why? Why did they need? Why do you think they needed it?
To advance the gameplay, to make it more fast paced, more wild, wide appeal. You know.
All right, so would you guys rather have a Halo 5 at 30 frames per second, no sprint, no aim down sights, just another Halo, like a Halo
they want
3,
that slow ass
3.5.
Terminator walking around corners bullshit.
That's not what we're saying. We're saying like even the sales show it like 4 and 5. Like I think they got lesser sales than the other ones. No, like
Halo 4 sold pretty well. Halo 4
Halo 4 sold well, but then I think 5 is like when everybody started.
5 was on a new generation with like a fraction of the install base, but that's none of my business.
Okay, it wasn't Uncharted. Wait, it wasn't Uncharted on the same thing, and like
so how we going
they sold more. They sold more.
Sales on Halo. Now you
Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4 was on a new generation, and it sold more than the previous ones.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, and he's saying that
about Halo though, not Uncharted.
No. He's saying that Halo sold less because it was on a new generation. Well, Uncharted was on a new generation, and it sold more than the previous ones.
So it did. Look, let me see. That seems very unlikely that an install base as high as the PS3 sold more. Like, let me look at this real quick.
Yeah, you can look at it. I think it sold it.
Last of Us.
I'm not sure about Last of Us. I'm talking about Uncharted.
What are you talking about?
Then? Uncharted.
Uncharted is what I'm talking about.
Uncharted, which one?
4.
You're probably talking about.
Uncharted 4. It was on the PS3.
What is going on?
No.
All right, never mind. I don't know what was going on. Like some people are slow in here, dog.
What are you talking about now?
Bro, Jimmy. All I know is Jimmy B Gaming. Like he's a fraud, dog.
Hey, what are you talking about, Jimmy B Gaming? With that bullshit.
No, you're right. My bad.
Trying to derail the podcast.
You're right. No, I'm not.
But that's what you're doing.
Excuse me. Bro, see me in real life, dog. I ain't with all that talking, bro.
You can say that all you want, dude.
I ain't with all that talking, bro.
All that keyboard warrior nonsense.
Nah, bro. You getting me hot right now.
What, getting you hot? Apparently that ain't fucking hard.
Bro, you can get me hot, dog.
Here talking shit.
You a fraud. Jimmy B Gaming a fraud, dog.
Oh, I mean, I guess Jimmy a fraud and you a bitch.
This man Smooth ain't even here, dog.
This is crazy.
All right, you guys done with the bullshit?
Smooth. Yo, kick this man, dog.
What happened?
He out. He left.
He left? All right.
What happened?
Man, this man came in. He's talking about, gaming addict, you're a fraud. Jimmy B Gaming's a fraud. Like, bro.
Oh, damn. I missed that. My bad.
That's crazy.
No, like this dude literally just came in here because he wanted to call Jimmy B Gaming a fraud. Like that make no sense.
He might be Jimmy B Botting, bro. He might be Jimmy B Botting.
That is a good check. That is.
He might be one of those. Hey, all right. So
look at this man. Like this dude he letting Jimmy live in his head for free.
Facts.
I mean, it's like I said, like I understand the criticism to Halo 4 because I wasn't a fan of Halo 4.
And the story, I'm not gonna play.
The story was better than Halo 5. I feel like if you compare them, but the multiplayer is on a completely different level.
And like I said, I'm not gonna talk about 5 because I haven't played it. So,
all right. So
I'm just going off of what I played.
All right, let's get some questions in there. Jerry wonders, did you have any other thing other than Halo that you wanted to get across, or any questions, any issues?
I did have a statement because when you was talking about GameStop, I experienced that too. I own both consoles, but when I go and say if most of my friends is on Xbox, so when I go to the store and I pick up maybe 2K, the cashier be like, "Oh, you should just get this on the PlayStation 4." You know, I mean, and I live in South Carolina. I'll be experiencing that too.
Yeah.
But I think it comes from E3 2013 when Microsoft,
Yo, they're still, that's what killed them, dog. Like, that's what hurt them. I'm not going to say killed them.
In the store.
I'm not going to say killed them.
They still come in the store and be like, yo, I could trade this in. They don't even know they could trade it. Like this shit is crazy. They really think Microsoft had this privacy issue or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that alone is what has hurt Microsoft the most.
Whatever y'all say. Addict.
It's true.
Yo, what you mean, Smooth? Hold on. What do you mean? You don't think that hurt them?
Do I think it hurt them? I think people are really. I think ignorant is bliss, and people are choosing to be ignorant.
Nah. I'm talking about 2013 E3. You don't think that had something to do?
E3.
Hold up. You don't think that had something to do with what or where we are now in gaming state, like with Xbox being where they are and PlayStation being where they are? You don't think 2013 had something to do with that?
It does, but for different reasons. My reasoning, you guys think Xbox just came out and like just fuck shit up.
They did. They
They-
literally tried to
They
say,
really did.
no use games. We're gonna make you. We're gonna
social
make you
media
check online
reaction
every
to it.
24 hours.
I think it was
Right,
the
right.
social media reaction that you gotta think about
Nah.
it. Like, because some people
But
were
if anything,
actually fine.
Nah.
I think you could say the social media is what got them on the right
Yo,
track.
even like CNN, Forbes, a bunch of big companies was even talking about how Microsoft were trying to screw over the consumers.
Yes, and you got to remember, like people that don't have don't live in the suburbs or in the city, live out in the out in the middle of nowhere. They ain't got no internet or very weak internet. They're screwed.
And the dude told him, "Hey, you get 360
Just
if
buy
you
an
don't got
Xbox
internet."
360. Like, really, dog? Really?
Yeah, but like I said, I'm not going to harp on that. It didn't happen. So the media, the fans, the fanboys, you did your job with that, and we're currently doing a job with Battlefront to keep the fight going. All right, so I mean, it didn't happen. So there's nothing for me to really like it didn't happen. So that's bravo.
Yeah, I understand.
Bravo. I'm gonna take some questions from the chat. I mean, I'm sorry if there was a bunch of questions asked and I ignored. I didn't mean to do that.
Tell them to
That
tag you
means
when they
should
ask
be
you a
hitting
question.
that super chat because
Yeah.
if it ain't highlighted, I can't see it.
Yeah, tell them to tag you before they write your question.
Yeah. For
up.
questions, tag me. Either tag me or super chat it, and we're gonna make sure we deep dive into every questions that's asked. So please do that because I know you guys got bedtimes and you guys want to get into your festivities. And
We're gonna act like you guys are a
holding
bunch
here
of
for 2
10-year-olds and
hours.
you have to go to bed here soon.
So come on, I'm reading the questions on my phone. Hopefully my shit is up to date. KidSmoove, do you see yourself moving over to PC? What's up, Willie Robert? You should know I already built a PC like last year.
You have a PC, don't you?
I have one. I have a capable PC. I mean, I don't think I'm upgrading it anytime soon. I have a 980 Ti. My CPU is a i5 6600. I have 2 hard drive installed in this bad boy. One's obviously an SSD.
Oh shit.
But no, I don't think I will ever move full time to PC.
like
Smooth,
the
you
game
have a
and
very
put
specific question.
I'll slap the shit out of you. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Pussy ass nigga.
What the fuck?
Get him back in here. Kick him.
Shut the fuck
Hey,
up,
Smooth,
pussy.
you have a very
Talk
specific
about-
ass question.
I'll slap the shit out of you too, nigga. Pussy.
Says this is from some dude in chat. Said what was it like to lose a debate to somebody? It's going too fast. I can't see it.
All right, hold on, I got him.
Oh, he said Blackbuster critic, Shokyo brother.
What was it like to lose a debate to Black? I didn't think I lost. So that's what it's like. I mean, where did Gaming Addict go? Did I eliminate him by accident? The fuck?
Yeah, you did.
Who? Oh,
Did I eliminate Gaming Addict?
I think so. I don't see him in the hangout call.
But I could have sworn I only did to one person. Hold on. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't feel I lost to let me send this dude another fucking invite. That's crazy.
You just said, did I get kicked?
I don't feel like I kicked him though. That's crazy.
Hey, everybody in the chat saying you lost, dog.
Yeah, because everybody I know what to do.
Even your mods saying you lost, dog.
Yeah, Blackbuster critic, yo, it's like he be having his shit handled. Like he know exactly
He
how
does, dog.
all his rebuttals and everything. Like he just be ready.
Yep, he should be sitting there waiting too. He should be okay.
Yeah, I don't think I lost anything. That debate was really nothing actually. So let's get on to the next question. No, I don't feel anything because I didn't lose the debate. KidSmoove, why can't people understand not everyone wants a PC? I'm hardcore and don't like I'm sorry. KidSmoove, why can't people understand not everyone wants a PC? I'm hardcore and don't like it. And why don't you fuck with the ones who fuck with you? What?
What the fuck?
Guess you can answer the first half of that question.
Why can't people understand that? I do agree. Everybody, I was arguing with Melon with this earlier today, because his thought is if a game's going to PC is that everybody's option is just like, all right, well, I'm gonna just build a PC.
Hey, Smooth, Gaming Act said apparently it says, oh, apparently you blocked them.
The fuck, does the account get hacked or something like that? Is he blocked on like Twitter or like I don't?
No, he said you can. It won't let him in the podcast. It said you blocked. He said you blocked me, dumbass.
How? Why would I? Oh my god, this is gonna be annoying. Shit. What is his email? Fuck. What is his email? Oh my god. Like I don't know how to send him another fucking invite.
Bro.
But if I had to answer this question, I'll say a lot of people, they don't really feel like building a PC or dealing with Windows and stuff like that. They just want to cut on a device and play video games. So I can see that.
Well, yeah, I can see that too. I'm just saying.
I think you asked me this question last week. What games everyone likes that you think is overrated? I think I mentioned that, and that wasn't last week. It was like a couple days ago. I got to get Gaming Addict back in here. How did I accidentally see? This is why I can't let trolls in this fucker again. Damn.
No, you gotta know who you fucking with.
No, because when I did his, I could have sworn I was clicked on his name. I didn't I didn't click Gaming Addict. Shit.
Damn.
I don't know how to fucking do it. I really don't. Let me go. I have to go to my Gmail right quick.
Hashtag free addict.
Yeah. Let me get this out of here right
Mr.
quick.
Crazy bug.
Any other questions while we're here? I'm just trying to look for highlights. KidSmoove, why Jimmy be lying? That was a question from Redemption. You gotta ask Jimmy that. I don't.
Yeah, Jimmy got mad haters.
Like, you know, Jimmy thinks I don't like him. I mean, I mean, like I said, I only have one issue with Jimmy, and I tell everybody on every day what my issue with Jimmy is. What?
He be playing both sides like a neutral or something?
No, it's not that he plays both sides. I feel like that he.
Nah, it's when he came in here. He was, you know, he was popping that. He was an Xbox dude, is what we all thought.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think I feel like he's posing as an Xbox dude. I don't think he's actually an Xbox dude at all. Like, I mean,
I just think I think he's just, you know, he just plays where he wants to play. Shit.
It's not a problem. He can do that, but like, play what you want to play. Be like, it is what it is. I'm not mad at people for playing on PlayStation. It is what it is.
Were you okay? So were you mad that he wasn't like a fanboy, even though he
it's not even that. I'm not mad at the idea. I just don't understand why. It's like me coming in to somebody's podcast, right? And everybody knows, at least, let's say if you knew me from like a Facebook group back in the day, right? On some fuck shit, right? Mm-hmm. And then I just reemerge, and I'm now like the biggest PlayStation fanboy, but nobody knows that, but maybe you do. You know, hey, but you haven't exposed me or anything like that. Like it's not that I'm mad at Jimmy for playing both sides. Do what you want. I'm not mad at people for gaming. I just don't understand how Jimmy claims and like he's the Xbox guy when he doesn't fit. The shoe is not fitting well. Like that's the. It's just not fitting well from previous actions or anything like that. So it's like, hey, people giving him credit. Yo, what the fuck? This dude got too many accounts, bro. Oh my god.
All right. Do you see his instructions in the chat?
What was his instructions?
All right. It says click settings at the top of your friends list. Highlight blocked along the left side of the dialog box. Find the person you'd like to unblock.
Settings. Where's my friends list? Is he talking about Twitter or YouTube?
I don't know. That's literally, I'm reading literally what he put in the chat.
Because he's not blocked on Twitter. And he's not.
All right, then it's obviously YouTube then.
Oh, my God. All right. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Addict, you're there. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. I let this one troll in and he won't stop showing up. He got like 1,000 different accounts.
Hello? Was he even there?
No, he's there. He's getting his phone. I think he's on his phone or his laptop.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. My bad.
Yeah, I have no clue. Let me find something. A mic for.
Dude,
my
this dude got
phone.
too many Twitter accounts, bro. My God. He got too many.
Yo, what's up, Smooth?
Who
I just
this?
want to say, Damon is a pussy and a bitch. Fuck him.
God.
Bro.
Yeah. I'm going to have to end this stream pretty soon because this guy's going to keep jumping in.
Yo, did you put this on Twitter?
No, only in his inbox.
Oh, you know he's copying and pasting it. That's what he's doing.
Oh shit, that's probably right. Fuck. All right, whatever. It is what it is. This is a good thing. This is only good for one, right? All right, I got another question from Verge Brizzle. KidSmoove, why do people that say they aren't fanboys are the biggest ones? I see some people, no matter what, they defend Sony for anything. That is correct. That is what we call closet fanboys. You know, they are or neutrals. They'll claim not fanboy, but the only people they will criticize is Xbox. So this is really prevalent. A lot of my peers are what you call closet PlayStation fanboys. So,
hey, I gotta give shout outs to Microsoft because all right. So here's the thing, right? I'm gonna make this quick. My Scorpio Edition controller, for like some reason, it would not take those plain charge battery packs.
Yeah,
it only take batteries. So I called them up, and I had a friend of mine bring over an extra controller.
Yeah,
put the same plain charge kits in that controller, worked just fine. Tried it again. I have 3 of them. Tried it in the Scorpio controller, wouldn't work. Called Microsoft up, told them about it. They're sending me a new one for free. Got to give them credit for that. And they actually let you refund your digital games. Unlike Sony, they only give you like one of them shits, and then that's it.
All right. Now it's actually letting me back on my computer.
Good, awesome.
I don't know what you did. Like, it just popped up and it said you've been blocked, and then it sent me to the shadow realm. I guess I don't know why.
Hey, yo, Wiz, Willie Robinson. He said, "What studio should Microsoft purchase?"
Microsoft, Obsidian, or I think they should do Eidos.
Who?
Eidos.
Oh, the people that
behind Hitman.
Yeah.
I think another one that they could purchase is the people who make Hitman, the people who just went independent.
Yeah,
Eidos. Yeah.
No, I don't think they own the those rights anymore.
Yeah, they do.
I think didn't they just retain the Hitman?
Yeah,
I think Square Enix still owns.
They bought themselves out from Square.
Yeah,
Enix.
they bought themselves out.
But I mean, I think. Do they own?
Yeah, they own Hitman.
Yeah, they own their. Yeah, they own.
No, I know Hitman, but DXX. I don't think they own that anymore.
Huh?
Isn't that what you were talking about, kid?
What do you mean? I said Eidos, the
developer. Yeah, he said the people that own Hitman.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was talking about a different game. Might be.
Yeah. All right, come on, guys, keep it coming with the questions, man. We got quite a few in here, and I want you guys, if you're shy, if you're too shy to jump in a call, put me in the chat or throw me a super chat.
Would you like to
help a nigga pay bills?
Would you like to see Xbox bring back first-party IPs like Blood Wake or Brute Force 2?
Mother, he's a pussy and a fraud. Fuck
what? Oh my god, bro!
So it's not supposed to end this shit, dog.
Oh man, is there a way I can do like a? Oh damn!
No, you screwed up, dog.
I did screw up. You're right.
See, let me just say something. People like that dude is the reason we can't have nothing nice.
Yeah, I was just about to come on, man. I was about to start something. You got this. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell. Let his little fucking queer ass jump in again.
Oh shit! Shit about to go left.
Yeah.
Is this the same dude that I just got into it with?
Yeah, probably. He's changing fucking names, like he changes clothes, like he changes genders.
Smooth for real. You need more mods, dog.
Yeah, I think my mods, they vacated and they went to Kofi and fucking
okay, hold on. Let me see. Promote Willie. Promote Willie and Tiger King.
All right. Are these your people?
Willie's wanting you to answer his question. KidSmoove, alien versus a bear with rabies and what the hell? Oh, animanium claws. What the fuck?
Is that the claws Wolverine have? Or
the animanium. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hold on.
No. See, all these other people wanting to invite now.
No, it's over. It's over. That's done. We have hit our quota for fuck shit today, my friends.
How would I improve Record 2? Holy shit! I would put what's her name, Julie. I would take her out the desert and put her in like a fucking like city, a futuristic like Tokyo. I'll put her ass in Tokyo, and give it more of a story. I felt like they were going somewhere, and I think they need to introduce more characters. I would prefer another setting. The open desert thing kind of bored me really quick.
I think they
you
need
see
to,
sand all the time. This shit get
I
wet.
think they need to keep the the platforming, obviously, expand the platforming, don't just copy and paste.
Yeah.
I think that her companions, they all need different personalities. I feel like
her companions are just balls that just happen to take a robotic body over. Like,
well, I get that, but they can still talk, kid. They go in robots, okay? I feel like if you gave them all independent personalities and made them likable, that would be one thing. I feel like the combat system needs to be heavily restructured because the combat system was kind of whack. The color coordination thing was kind of weird.
No, but I actually thought that was dope. I think Recore was a spiritual successor to Cameo in some way. With the way they did the companions and whatnot. I miss Cameo. Jamal, ask KidSmoove, what do you think Microsoft plans are for 2018?
Well,
to do better than what they did this year. So I think Microsoft, I think they want to release at least one brand new IP. Who's Chris? Hey Chris, say something before I kick you, please.
Just kick him.
What's
you
going on? Wait, hold
took too long. Kick him.
All right, peace. Chris?
Oh, good. All right.
I mean, well, what would you think? Okay, what would be the perfect thing that Microsoft can do to turn around 2018 to completely overlook what I call the year of the L when it comes to 2017?
The only thing they really can do is if they release more exclusive than they did this year. They have to add at least, I think, one new. They'll add if they can add one new IP and gain some second party or third party exclusives to help, because I don't think they got enough first party studios to surprise us with a brand new first party IP this year. So it would have to be third party or second party, and maybe a surprise deal, maybe like another Tomb Raider deal or some shit like that. I'm not sure.
I do think that games like State of Decay, they need to be hits. I think if you go into next year and you have flops like if Crackdown, Sea of Thieves, and State of Decay all flop, it's going to be really bad. Like, they need to make sure the games that they push are quality and they're fun to play.
I don't think any of those are a blockbuster.
I think State of Decay can turn heads if they do it right.
Probably can. Most likely
these
it can.
games life asks, do we think Halo 6 will come this gen? I believe so. I believe it'll come in the next I believe Halo 6 will come in the next 12 to 24 months.
I think
Halo 4 came like at the end of the 360 lifespan too, around that time.
Yeah.
So when do y'all think we're going to get a new generation? 2020, 2021?
I think the new
it's going to
generation
get
is going to be
in 2020 and come out in 2021.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think honestly it's going to the transition, I think with the new generation is going to feel more like another mid-gen upgrade. It's going to feel like one the way that if they do it right, that's how it actually should feel. I
just care about 60 frames per second. That's all. I just want these games to be 60
CPU
frames.
is the next generation leap. That's what they have to change next.
If they don't hit that uncompromised,
because if you think about it, the GPU in the Xbox One X alone is actually, I would say that's a leap. If they had a CPU to match it, they could literally really start just doing games for that. But because the GPU is leaps and bounds over what the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 base consoles are. So, because remember, the standard for PC is 8 gigs.
Smooth. There we go. It's not that company you said that owns Hitman. It's not.
Yeah, you confused me because I knew it wasn't that
IO
company.
Interactive.
Like
IO Interactive. I'm sorry, my bad.
They made Mankind Divided, the company you were talking about.
Yeah.
Like
I know who you were talking about.
No, IO, because didn't Edios used to make Hitman?
Yeah,
or publish it or some shit like that.
No, Edios made.
They used to make Tomb Raider.
They make
back in the day.
the Mankind Divided and Human Revolution. What was? It's like DXX. I can't remember.
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made them.
Oh well, my bad. I was wrong.
See, Square Enix owns both of those titles, but they gave them Hitman when they left.
Yeah, and then
It's
they
part of
bought
their
themselves out,
separation agreement.
Yeah.
Sup, grind my gears. We'll hear from your shit on Wednesday.
Shout out to Grind My Gears.
Yeah, my bad for the mispronouncement of I meant IO Interactive, the one they're free agents right now. But if I was Microsoft, I would say fuck the bullshit and just start buying whoever I can buy. Let's see. So as far as NPDs right now, a lot of people are waving the flag early for PlayStation because of their $200 PlayStation 4 Slim. The Xbox One S is currently number 2 on Amazon bestsellers.
What's that selling for?
$189. And there's right now I'm about to buy my fiance's like our wedding bands, and if I buy it from a particular jewelry store, I get an Xbox One S for free. So
man, like, you won't count that as a sale. This man.
Okay, someone says how about Microsoft bring Bethesda? Like, what did you mean by that? Like, that's a developer / publisher. Like, they can't bring. Yeah. Did you mean buy Bethesda?
Yeah, they gotta probably borrow one of their developers.
Okay. Yeah, he said buy.
Yeah.
Bethesda they're not for sale.
Yeah.
I don't even think Microsoft would be willing to put the kind of money it would require to buy that company.
Yeah, people would boycott if it would just like their games were strictly on Xbox.
Imagine the internet if that happened.
Shout out to NY Sports 1. He said, "Hey, KidSmoove, looking at the top 20 games most played in the last few months on PlayStation 4.
It's gonna be some live joke.
None are exclusives. Wonder why? Because anybody hop in on that? Like,
all right, so let me say this, right? Because a lot of people who got the PlayStation 4 came from the 360, which is true, and a lot of those people play nothing but multiplats. If you look at some of the exclusives that came out this year for PlayStation, they sell around like 3 million. People get this agenda that exclusives run the consoles when that's really not the case. That's probably why, because the exclusives, they sell a lot, but in the grand like scheme of things, then they really minuscule compared to the third parties.
yeah,
There's a lot of people with these next generational consoles.
What exclusives do is it gives that, when you initially buying that console, it gives them a reason to, pick up to shoot on which side. Do you want to play Halo or do you want to play Uncharted? But after that initial decision is made, then it's pretty much multiplats that run the business.
Right.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people think like these exclusives, like let me look at Horizon, right? Yeah, it's cool and whatnot, but most of these people are buying these next generational consoles to play Madden, Call of Duty, and Battlefield. The casuals really don't care about exclusives like that.
And I mean, there are some exceptions. I think back in the day, Halo 3 was an exception. I feel like now Uncharted might hit that exception rate. Like, it takes an exclusive a lot before it becomes that. Pretty much any Nintendo game is an exception.
Right, yeah, that's what I said. Nintendo, like, if somebody buy a Nintendo platform or console, they're doing it for their exclusives. I would give them that.
Yo, and if anybody want to get their ass whipped in NBA Live 18, I got it on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One X, so I am open for the business. And anybody want to jump in, unless you're going to be a fucking troll, you know what I mean? Into these
There's got to be a way you can...
I mean, the good thing about the BestBot theory, and I hope you guys are enjoying the BestBot theory, is that this is not like a fixed every week thing. I can do one like literally tomorrow or in 2 days or in 3 hours if I feel like it. That's the cool thing about the concept. So it depends on if I'm inspired to.
Hey, Smooth, I'm about to hop up out of here, dog.
Yeah, Melon. Yeah, like I said, I didn't plan for you to be here for 2 hours.
This shit went way too long.
Yeah, but all right, man. Have a good night. Take care of your whatever you got to do. I might get out of here as well, because it's hot and.
I see. I see Kofi in my suggestions saying people biting off my swag. You talking about you, kid?
Yeah, Kofi. Kofi, and like Brooklyn Skills. Here's the thing, right? This is not a new concept. Now, I did give respects where respects is due. I did tell them, hey, you guys inspired me to do something consistent. Now, I have done random live streams that I coined to myself as emergency damage control live streams. I did them for the Uncharted 4 bit. After that ended, I did a live stream video where I talked for about like an hour on live stream. Didn't have a name. I also did one for the holy crap, that whole thing after that Heart 8 Bond situation. I've done these a couple of times. It's just not consistent every day or gave a name to them. Now I'm just applying a name to these motherfuckers. So, but shout out to Kofi, even though he's not the original.
Are we gonna start saying like people that do like, you know, one person, you know, live streams that talking about topics? I mean, technically all of you would be copying off it of Cal from Tick Network then, because he's been doing that for like 2 years.
Cal has had super pod shouts for a while, and it's just been him.
So you guys are on some fuck shit. You can't say something as a concept like that is copying.
Yeah. I can't name this thing Smooth and Chill. Sounds like a porno, and I might get demonetized. I'm finna get out of here. Addict, did you have anything to say before I cut loose?
Yeah, I was gonna. I guess I'll make an announcement. I made it my earlier podcast, but I'm gonna be streaming Bloodborne tomorrow. So wish me luck on that shit, because I ain't played a Dark Souls game in a minute, so I'm sure I'm gonna get stomped.
How are you enjoying that PlayStation?
I feel like I'll go ahead and say it. Like, look, I like the PlayStation. I do. I enjoy certain aspects of the PlayStation, but there are certain that get on my nerves. I like some of the features that PlayStation has that Xbox doesn't. The themes is a completely different ball game on PlayStation than it is on Xbox. Like, it's not even comparable. I like some of the features the controller has, but I don't like the controller. I can't stand the DualShock 4.
And you notice that a lot of your PlayStation friends online, what they doing on there? What they doing on that bad boy?
Nothing. I'm sitting there like, I'll be sitting hitting these. The only person that's hit me up to play a game is Jack Moo Johnny. Everyone else that's
the pony commissioner.
Everyone else gives me that excuse, but I see people on Netflix all the time. It's like I'm seeing exactly what people have been accusing Xbox players for, of just their friends list being nothing but Netflix.
Fucking except for but PlayStation have that share factory. It's like your own personal YouPorn. That shared that live streaming thing. Are they still fucking on that?
I don't know. I don't be looking at. Do you be looking at some crazy shit?
No, it was the shit in like 2013, 2014. They would go in there, those PS4, the Playroom, and they literally just fuck on there, and people would just watch.
And what I've noticed, people always love to give props to the PSN UI. And like all I see is like a line of apps. Like that's all. Like you literally just scroll through this line of apps that has every game you pretty much have on. I don't have a whole lot of games, so I don't know if they cut you off after a certain amount of games. You know what I'm saying? Like, the line when you first go up, you go up and it goes to like the settings and friends. But like I don't understand where people say like it's simplistic and it's easy to get around. I suppose. But like I have to go through a lot of bullshit to go to something as simple as like YouTube and Netflix. Like you have to go all the way to the library, all the way to applications, go all the way. Like I don't see where people are saying like there's just as many clicks to get into something on PlayStation as there is on Xbox.
I mean,
that's just the fanboys, man. That's just the fanboys. I'm telling you.
Xbox is, much faster. I'm feeling these sales, man. I need to get.
And and that's another thing. Let me rant about that for one brief second. Why is there no first party? There's no real first party sales on Black Friday. Like that blows my mind. The only thing I saw in there was like Lost Legacy. Where is all the game? I got a PlayStation 2 weeks ago, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait for this Black Friday sale and pick up these games penny on the dollar. Look on there, no Bloodborne, no Until Dawn, no Order 1886. Like none of these games are on there. I'm like, no God of War 3. I'm like, that's the one thing Sony has that they can put on there because they own these, and it's still not there. And I see what you're saying, RJ.
Huh?
Folders. Why would I have to use a folder? Like, I feel like they can put those layouts a lot better than they do. Like, you coming at me with folders like that just makes me prove my point. Even no, Until Dawn is not on sale, but like there shouldn't be folders. It's just like, why is the app in with everything else?
They actually increased Uncharted for its price. It used to be like $15, and in stores now it's like 20 now for some apparent reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. Who knows?
But besides that, I really do enjoy it. Like, I enjoy the PlayStation. I really like Until Dawn. It's a fun game, and these people are in here saying all these games are $20, but they're not on sale. Like, I get they might be $20, but like, what's the point in the biggest sale of the year and they're not on sale? Anchorman was like, well, they have flash sales all the time, so they're gonna put these games on sale throughout the year and not put them on sale for the biggest time of the year to buy shit. It makes no sense to me.
Right.
All right, we gotta go because we got fake Jack Move Johnnies coming in and shit, and I just don't want shit to go left. But
what's happening?
You didn't see that fake Jack Move Johnny that was in here for a moment?
No, I didn't. I haven't looked at that, man.
Yeah, they had.
Yeah, just go ahead and end it.
Yeah.
In the stream.
Cool. But
on OBS.
You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. I want to thank you guys for. Hold on, right quick. I really want to thank you guys for tuning in to BestBot Theory Episode 2. I might be back tomorrow. No, we got Weapon Wheel Podcast tomorrow, so I'll probably be back Monday, Tuesday, whatever. Where if something happens, something's gonna happen where it's gonna require a BestBot Theory, and I'll try to be more focused. And for anybody who wants to jump in the conversation, let me know. Don't be a troll or you get slapped. Okay? It's KidSmoove. I'm out of here. Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. You guys have a good night. Thank you for your participation. And I greatly appreciate it. Okay? Peace.